What's going on, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. Back again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications to get each and every one of my videos and all of my content. Now, like I said, man, this conversation really needs to be hashed out and it needs to be had. What's up with it, True Viking? I see you in the building, Queen. And it is for a lot of reasons. Now, I'm going to give my assessment on both of these particular players because I happen to like them. Well, a lot of things about them very much. Now, that's not to say that they're my favorite top all time or anything like that. But we have to talk about this because, you know, sometimes people tend to put, style and drip and swag, or the way that a guy, dribbles the ball, or the way that a guy does a certain thing. They tend to put that above winning and being successful. Now, we all know right off the bat that neither one of these point guards were able to get the Larry O'Brien. We understand that. Okay. Now, a lot of people look at the assist numbers when you compare Steve Nash and you compare John Stockton, and so automatically one person is going to be like, oh well, John Stockton, he averaged 14.3 assists for his career, while John Stockton averaged 13.1. And they're automatically going to think, okay, well, Steve Nash has the edge in that, right? But the thing that you have to understand and you have to realize that, particularly when both of these guys, I mean, well, John, John Stockton, of course, is a little bit older, of course, and Steve Nash, though, he still played in an era where it was still relatively physical. Now, the thing that automatically separates John Stockton from Steve Nash is his candid ability to play defense, right? People don't look at that sort of thing, right? And then also you have to look at the playoff success. Now, everybody talks about, Steve Nash and, the MVP awards, and he had you know uh, NBA all first team. Steve Nash had three. John Stockton had two, but John Stockton, the thing that you have to give the edge is John Stockton led the league in assists 9 times, including late in his career. He John Stockton has been the five. Well, he's had five All Defensive Teams awards. Some people don't look at that. That's very beneficial because as a point guard, and being able to play lockdown D, you take a lot of weight off the shoulders. Believe it or not, if you have a point guard that can play elite defense. Then on top of that, uh, in terms of all NBA total selection, John Stockton had 11. Steve Nash had 7. Okay, and of course John Stockton was a steals leader twice. Now, you know, in terms of field goal percentage, John Stockton had the edge, and in terms of 3-point and free throw percentage, of course it was Steve Nash. However, I need to make a point there, right? John Stockton was still an efficient shooter. You know what I'm saying? Let's not make that mistake. He was still efficient. It's just that he did not shoot as much. He didn't shoot as much as Steve Nash did. And also, you had to realize the juggernauts that Stockton was facing throughout his career, time and time again. And some people don't seem to understand that. I mean, these guys were always going up against. We're talking about a Western Conference. Uh, Even before we, mention the Eastern Conference, we're talking about a Western Conference that consisted of, the Seattle Supersonics. The Denver Nuggets were competitive during the 80s and during the 90s to a degree, especially during the 90s. The Houston Rockets were always in the mix. Uh, there was a time or two when Golden State, they were making their presence felt. Then, of course, you can't forget about the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? They was always gonna, be in the hunt for everything. You know, and people forget how competitive that Western Conference was. During that time. Then, of course, they played in the era, of course, with I can't forget about Phoenix too. Phoenix as well. I could go on and on. Because we're talking about a guy that came in late '80s and started to make his presence felt and started to really do his thing. And when I talk about Stockton, now when it comes to Steve Nash, okay, when it comes to Steve Nash, Steve Nash he always showed his prowess. Now he got he got kind of it took him a while to get acclimated and everything in his career. When you talk about Dallas, took him a while to get acclimated. And he found his niche a little bit later on with Dallas. You started to see a Steve Nash that really benefited. Now, well, that could really benefit off of playing, the style that he was playing. Now, where he really benefited with his style of play, he he went to the Suns, and people don't give Mike D'Antoni a lot of credit for ushering in the 7 seconds or less system, in which multiple players benefited off of that system. And the reason is because it was a style that it had to do with very little defense and mainly offense. D'Antoni, you know, I'm not gonna say up here and say that he cared less about uh, defense or anything like that, but that wasn't really he wasn't known uh, for defense or anything. So while it was a fun system to run, 7 seconds or less, the success that you were going to see going to going into the playoffs and stuff like that, it was highly unlikely because for one, the game slows down when you get in playoff battles, especially when you get a team that is already accustomed, getting accustomed to your style, and then also it all comes back down to defense, especially back then. You had to be able to play defense. You had to be a lot of teams had multiple guys that were really pretty good on ball defenders. Right away, what comes to your mind when you think of a championship team that has multiple on ball defenders? You think about the Chicago Bulls when it comes to Dennis Rodman, when it comes to Michael Jordan, even a little bit later in his career, maybe not better than Dennis Rodman or Scottie Pippen or Ron Harper, but he was still, a damn good on ball defender. When you think about teams that have multiple defenders on their team, even in this era, when you talk about Golden State, when they were winning, you talk about uh, Klay Thompson, and you talk about Draymond Green, and you talk about even Sean Livingston, and of course Andre Iguodala or Iggy. And I'm just comparing eras and stuff like that, and even with like the New Yorks and the Detroits. No matter what anybody wants to say, Detroit did have good on ball defenders, even if they played the style that they played. Okay, now we all want to go by numbers. Everybody loves numbers, and although Steve Nash did get the two MVPs, you know, a lot of people felt that Steve Nash shouldn't have got that MVP. One of those years. What's up with it, Jelly Bean? I'll see you in a bit. What's up with it, Mike? What's up with it, But you know, when we talk about numbers, you have to talk about the obvious fact that by a landslide, John Stockton is all time in what assists and in steals. Okay, and some people when Jason Kidd had came in, what's up with it, Theo B? When some people thought that when Jason Kidd came in, they thought that he was gonna have a chance to eclipse that, but you see that didn't happen. We often talk about, oh yeah, it took how many years for LeBron or somebody else to get Kareem's scoring record. Well, we have to look at Kareem's. I'm sorry about that. John Stockton's still in assists. Those are very important milestones. But I'll take that and a success being able to go to the finals. Yet he didn't. Yeah, he didn't win, but he was always in the hunt. They were always in the Western Conference Finals. They were always playing juggernauts. They were playing. It was much to me, in my opinion, the West was highly, highly, highly competitive way back then. And for those of y'all that you look at that and you look at it back in the days and you're like, oh no, those guys were trash and all this stuff. No, that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. People dreaded going to Utah. They dreaded going to Utah and they dreaded going playing against John Stockton. Gary Payton even said that. And who did Gary Payton have at his Hall of Fame speech? It was John Stockton. He couldn't stand Stockton at first, but he said that he helped him become a better player. So, I'm not taking nothing away from Steve Nash. If I don't have Steve Nash in top five or or that high or something like that, it's because the way that I look at the point guard position, after I say this, I'll let Young go. The way that I look at the point guard position, having looked at it and having played it, and having my various observations of some guys who I think that play the point guard extremely well, man. You look at John Stockton, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I used to look at John Stockton and be like, man, I can't stand this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But when you get older, you learn to appreciate a guy like a John Stockton. Yeah, Nash was more flashy and flamboyant. Love his stop and pop, but he benefited off of having an Amari Stoudemire, off of having multiple guys on his team they can score, running and gunning and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it was so easy to get past Steve Nash. You know why? Because he didn't play on the ball defense, and you knew, okay, these guys are going to eventually slow down, and then guess what? He's a liability on the defensive end. Go ahead, Jan.
Oh, yeah, salute to the pen in the chat. Um between offensively and defensively wise, I'm gonna have to say, John Stockton. Um and people underestimate and underrate Stockton, saying, "Oh, he doesn't understand the game, or he scored less points." If he wanted to score, he'd be scoring around like 20 points, like 20 or two more points with at least like 10 assists. His prime was 12, 14, so at least by like 30%. If he was over 40%, his prime with a 45 field goal. And not to mention, he already been he not to mention he was already be on the defensive team. So, and instead of that, he still sacrificed his team for his stats to pay off by taking his team to the playoff and being in the finals twice. So you have to, you have to, give that man have to give that man, no respect, no respect. That's why I said I would have to go Stockton. But no, um you gotta look at the difference between the difference like between them. They're actually quite similar. Little, that seems so that both excellent playmaker, excellent shooters. But Stockton definitely played with more grit through. And was like far better defended, and people hating competing against Stockton because he was both extremely tough and extremely smart. If you mistake an offense or defense, he'll make you pay, and you couldn't rattle him because nothing phased him. With Steve Nash is a little bit more flashy, a little bit more flashy with his passes offensively, and also a good shooter, a good shooter. Um, definitely, definitely, more icon in it. So that's how far I go with but I definitely say Stockton. I get Stockton the nod.
Yeah. Hey, Theo B. Yeah, Mark Price. He was all right, but he wasn't just as good as I mean, nah, he wasn't just as good as maybe in shooting wise, but he still would have been a liability, especially on the defensive end. But Mark Price, yeah, he was efficient and he could shoot and everything. But I'm I'll take a Nash now. His success, you got to look at his success too as well. You know what I'm saying? And plus, um, Nash, as much as I got on him and stuff like that, Nash could get to the rack if he wanted to. But I think the thing that okay, if you looked at both of them, somebody would be like, oh yeah, well Nash was more enjoyable to watch because Young. I don't know about you, but I know several guys that were actually trying to emulate Steve Nash at one point, especially with that 7 seconds or less. There was a lot of guys that was on their Nash shit. They was trying to dribble like him. They would do Hey Nash, what's that? You would think he was going in for a layup. He would go under the rim and go back. They would do something. They would do something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up with it, Swish Life? I see you in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Swish Life Media. But yeah, I guess Young fell out, but
I'm still no. I'm muted. I heard you.
yeah, they would do that. You know, they would be dribbling, and you know they would go. You know you would think that they would go in for a shot or a runner or a floater or teardrop or something like that, or even a jumper, but then they would end up just going up under there and keep on dribbling and stuff, and people didn't understand why he was actually doing that, but actually, a lot of people don't understand that Bob Cousy used to do that, and they didn't understand that. You know what you're doing. You're actually keeping the defense guessing, and that's why, like when you look at him and you're like, man, what is he doing or something like that. He's keeping the decent defense guessing, but then he'll find you or whatever. But even still, though, man, I'm still gonna take John Stockton. Now, some people feel like John Stockton shouldn't have been on the Dream Team, and it should have been Isaiah Thomas. That's up for debate. That is really up for debate. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to talk about this because guys, they don't have an appreciation for John Stockton. They look at him and they look at, like, Utah. Even though Deron Williams might have been more flashy with the dunks and all that stuff. But you say you'll take Stockton over Nash. I know you will, JMJ. I know you'll take him. I know that's right, man. You if you can't look at the point guard position and never not mention Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way I feel. That I'm not saying that Stockton was way more flashy than him or none of that. Of course not. But when you talk about a pick and roll, being able to defend it and run it, Stockton.
Definitely.
Stockton did, man. And guys games that I felt like used to look boring and stuff like that. You have an appreciation for it once you look at it now. That's why, like, I never talked down on a guy like Jokic. Man, shoot, if you really look at Jokic game, like, I guarantee you, like, 9 times out of 10, the people that you talk to online, they probably don't even pay attention to Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I do. I pay attention to what that motherfucker do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And as a big man, he could play he could play point guard better than some of these guards.
All right. Mm-hmm. That man. You gotta. I mean, that man right there. Just what can I say? John Stockton. Like you were really on the mess stadium, and as Isaiah thing, I was upset. I was like, man, because the way they trashed Stockton because Isaiah wasn't on the dream team. Like I understand that Isaiah Thomas was not on the dream team, believe me, but you don't trash that man
Yeah, I
because
know.
yeah, you don't do that.
Yeah, there's some other point guards too that if they probably would have played in this era, they probably would have got more credibility. But they were trying to play the point guard position the way that it was supposed to be played, like a guy like a Rod Strickland, or like a Terry Porter, or guys like that were actually prototypical point guard. I enjoy watching Terry Porter play, but everybody watches the obvious. They'll be like, oh no, it was either Magic or Isaiah. No, there was a lot of other great point guards. Even Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway was man. Tim Hardaway could hoop, bruh.
Right? Yeah, definitely.
I don't
Yeah,
think people can understand that, dog. Like,
like so many point guards be forgotten.
yeah, Mock Moot, or Chris Jack, Mock Moot, man. Like,
I move, I do a hoof.
hmm
Mm.
Sure. I think somebody was mentioning Dana Barrow.
I'm
Dana.
with it. That's Mar Jack, definitely very
Yeah, Mike
underrated,
Jackson. Yeah.
good passer. Mm,
hmm Mark
mm.
Jackson, man. A lot of people don't know Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose was a point guard though.
Yeah, but I forgot. I forgot you said Tim Hardaway. I was like, damn, I forgot that name. Yeah,
Yeah, Tim Hardaway, man.
killer crossover.
Yeah, man. You gotta pay homage to that, man. I'm trying to think. Who else? Maurice Cheeks.
Oh,
You know,
definitely.
I was talking about Norm. I go even further. Norm Nixon. He said Rose was more of a but man, listen. By nature, this dude is a point guard. By nature, this dude is a point guard. Jalen Rose is a point guard. I felt like him and Lamar Odom, guys like Lamar
Oh
Odom.
yeah, Penny Hardaway. Mm,
Yeah, Penny. Yeah, uh, Frazier. Yeah, Frazier was another defensive point guard that a lot of guys did not really talk about or whatever. But you got to mention Nate the Skate, Nate Tiny Archibald. I
mm-hmm,
already mentioned DJ a whole bunch of times. Dennis Johnson, God rest his soul.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Earl the Pearl.
yeah, Earl, man. I think Earl was shooting guard though.
Was it? Oh, yeah, my bad, mistake.
I mean, he probably switched off and everything, but yeah, I wish Penny wouldn't have got hurt, man. I
Oh my god, Penny
yeah,
Hardaway. What can I say?
I I hate the fact that he got hurt.
Um. Oh my god, how could I say Penny, man, is just incredible. You know, like you said, injuries was definitely bad. Bad injuries affect his career and definitely affected a lot of people. So Ross, I don't think he was a point guard, no, but very, very raw.
My bad, my bad, my bad. All right. You said what happened. Uh, look. Um, hey, I can't be, 4 or 5 places at once, y'all. I'll be on the grind. You know, bear with me, okay? I'm gonna say Rams and KC. You want the Rams and KC? Oh man, where the Bengals at? Oh yeah, I forgot you a Ravens fan. Of course you're gonna be biased. Yeah, condolences to Carlos Dunlap, man. That's a very tough pill to swallow. But I'm going with the Bengals. I'm I'm going with the Bengals, man. Uh, I think that you, Kansas City is up under way more pressure. Who is it? Jamil. Oh, okay, okay.
Yo, yo,
What's
yo. Can
up?
you hear me, Polo?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, man?
What's good with you, man?
How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, brother. Just got off work, man. Just trying to relax. My damn puppy over here driving me crazy, fighting my other dog and shit, trying to keep them
Man, what
calm.
kind of dog you got, man?
Uh, we got two rescues. I got they both pit mixes. I got a pit and Weimaraner, and then my boy dog, he upstairs. We got a red nose pit, and I think he mixed with lab. And then we end up getting a full blooded Rottweiler from my girlfriend's friend. She
Okay,
ended up
now
paying
we
too.
talking. Now we talking, man. Everybody want to be. Oh, I got a pit. I got a pit, man.
Nah,
Everybody think they hostile. And look, I
oh
take a
no, no,
I take a rock or a chef and make them just as big. Nigga, I'll white
thank
thing that
God,
motherfucker.
thank God.
Make them just as vicious. Nah, but I mean, by nature, they are by nature rocks and German shepherds, and of course the pit, they guard dogs.
Hell yeah, my puppy Rottweiler already be barking at the mailman every time he walk up to the house. Like the door be closed, she hear them footsteps, she already be on it. So,
Oh man,
and it helped that
yeah, man.
my boy dog, he actually is a very good protector. Like he really don't like nobody. Mailman, he bark at the neighbors every time he outside. He don't even like the neighbors.
Yeah, well, that man. Listen, that's what it's supposed to be like, man. Like, look, if a good family dog well is a protector, but like the kids and stuff like that, they can come up to it, if they
Mm-hmm.
know stuff like that, or I'm talking about immediate family. Anybody else, they supposed to growl, or they
Yeah.
already supposed to be, what I'm saying, on guard or whatever. So and like my uncle, he taught me how to breed chefs, and so, like, man, he used to have them in the garage, a little one in the garage. I'd be wanting to go play with it. He'd be like, don't even go near there. He wouldn't let nobody go. He wouldn't let nobody go. Like, I'm talking about as a puppy, Jelly Bean.
Yeah.
And then, because his name was Malachi, man. Dog, man, I'm talking about, like, when he got older and I seen him, man, this dude was, like, vicious. But when I walked up to him, he didn't do anything. But man, anybody else, man, he was going at him, man.
Why they showing the damn 2K damn? Okay. I'm like, why they showing the damn 2K camera? Okay, there. I'm like, why my 2K cam? I'm like, why my 2K camera don't have to show my face so everybody, you know what I'm saying? They're like, who is this? So, yeah, man.
It's all good, man. Nah, man. So, you be, hey, you be in the game, and I'll be trying to get you into it and stuff, man. Man, which one you like better, Madden or 2K, man?
That's tough because like growing up, I was more of NBA Live and 2K.
Hmm.
And then as I got, I want to say like 18, 19, it just became Madden. And now I'd rather say 2K because a lot of the bull stuff that be going on in the Madden games, they need to fix. Like I was watching my homie play the other day. He was playing, I think dude was ranked like 10th. He ranked 10th right now. And dude
Right.
ran like 4 plays on offense. And each of them was like a touchdown every time. I'm like, bro, that's not possible. Like even one time he gave me the controller. One time I stopped one of the plays, and then the other play, I'm like, I got both my safety and my corner right here. Somehow he just snagged it with me. Like what? Like come on, bro, it's gonna go through my hand and I'm right here. No, they gotta fix
Right.
it. Like they gotta
Yeah.
fix
Well, I don't know, man. Hey, Jelly, man. I used to be into gaming like really, really hardcore. I'm talking about serious to the point where like nobody could be around, like you know what I'm saying, to disturb me or distract me type, you know. But like man, I don't know what it is, man. Like I think after a while, man, I kind of lost my love for it because I know it's like this, Jelly Bean, man. It's like when you know how good you used to be at something or whatever. There's only like just a certain level that you could really play at. Like we would play like okay, for instance, like back then it was live. It was starting to get into 2K, but it was more so live. And like if we was up by 20 at the half or something like that, we would just set the controller down and just say next because it wasn't no point in playing you. That's
it.
how serious I took it.
I'm like that now. Like when my boy, like my brother and my homeboy, they be talking because they think I don't be playing people online because when they be coming over, I be basically be playing the computers with like set sliders, so the computer is harder than normal.
Hmm.
So I be playing the computer sometimes in little online franchises. What they don't know is I still be playing online. So they be talking crap. They've been talking crap to me for like the last 5 months. I've just been sitting there. I'm finna stream it. I'm finna do my brother so bad. He don't even know. He don't even know what's coming, bro.
Look, he getting competitive now. Look, I
Bro,
feel you.
my my brother don't even know what's coming. And he was like, "Yeah, you think because you beat me in the Super Bowl last time, it's gonna be that again?" I'm like, bro.
Uh,
I'm like, just wait. I got an offense he ain't even seen yet. I'm just sitting on. Like when you start running this, like yeah, I got something on offense waiting for him.
hey, look, so hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to Jelly Bean too, man. Man, he be doing boxing, he be doing video games, all that. Wait, what? You late to the party, man?
Appreciate you,
You
True.
late? You late to the party, brother?
Like they say, rather be late than never showed up. I'm here to cook. Anybody who wanna stand for old Mr. John Stockton, down there, all his goddamn assists came from Karl Malone. I wish Steve Nash had a nigga like that. Nigga would have been had
Mm.
one multiple
What you
finals,
talking
nigga.
about?
Fuck it out of here.
He had a more okay.
Don't do
He had
that.
a
Don't
more
do that. Don't
Stoudemire.
do
I'm
that.
not saying
He
Don't
Amari
do
had a
is as
more
that.
good as
Stoudemire.
Amari not as good as Karl Malone's as far as when it comes to all the way down when you break their skills down all the way. But Amari still was 20 and 10 basically. You can't just say Amari wasn't there. Like Amari used to shit on Tim Duncan at times. Like, come on now, you can't say
Oh,
Amari
come
was
on. Oh,
Steve Nash ain't had
oh,
no weapons.
hold on
Yeah,
now. Hold
and then
on.
listen,
So
and
y'all,
listen. He benefited. Hold on. Wait, what? And Jelly, he benefited off of playing in a system that was predicated for just what mainly offense, man. So if I had a Barbosa, if I if I had a goddamn Martin Stoudemire, if I had all these different weapons that he got, man, that that they just flying up the court, athletic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he had Jason Richardson too. You know what I'm saying, dog? I would be
so
having a assist out of this world too. For
my
his
thing is
career, he
like
averaged 14.5, 14.3.
my
I was about to
my
say
thing is
something.
this though. You don't know how to keep the same energy because them same niggas that you say right there was the same niggas that was on the 2015 Golden State Warriors. Great
True
teammates that was flying in and out and everything.
True
And
the King of it is
2016.
it. True the King, man. Hey, salute to True the King, man. Y'all go subscribe to True the King TV. Go ahead. Wait, what?
But like I was saying, bro, bro, come on, bro. You can't hand the pick. Listen, check me out. Steve Nash top four all time in assists. You know what I'm saying? He outside the top 15 of turnovers. Meaning when the
Uh
point guard have the ball, he's able to control it and still not turn it over. John
Right.
Stockton in the top five for turnovers, as well as top five in assists. That shit balanced out, right or wrong, right? Like
But
that's
guess
like
what
James
though?
That
Harden.
don't mean
That's
nothing,
like
but he
James
He got
played
that
Harden.
deep.
Nash defensively though.
But I'm just saying
He
that's like James Harden right now being like top in assists, but he also number two or number three and motherfucking turnovers. You
wait.
can't
Hold
say he's
on.
a creator.
Let
He
me
That's what I'm
also a
saying.
turnover machine
I
too.
get what you're saying, but
let me
that's
let
not
me
the
let
same
me
with James Harden and Stockton. I get what you're saying though.
let me ask you something, and I'm gonna let True go too. Listen. Wait. What? How many all defensive teams do Nash got?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Why you playing these silly games, bro? We
Hey,
know the
but
rhetorical
it's the
question.
truth, man. How
It's a
many?
rhetorical
Listen.
question. He don't got none. All right.
Okay, he
You
don't have
happy?
none, right?
You happy?
Exactly. But when you
You
playing
happy
both,
now?
yeah, absolutely, because he playing both ends of the floor, and nobody has yet to get the steals record, and nobody has yet to get his assist record, the one that you mentioned
Oh,
about.
wait. Time out, time out. Hold on. Oh, this is a player versus player. Oh, I thought it was by point guards. Oh, my
Well, it
bad.
is.
I thought y'all was talking.
Okay.
I thought you was
Hey,
talking about point
hey,
guard
True
and
the
play.
King. No, 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 no.
My
I
bad.
got some.
My
I got
bad.
somebody that knows about the true, about a true point guard. Man, that Boston. Man, I'm gonna just go ahead and let him
Yeah,
finish you
yeah.
off. Hey, Jelly Bean, True the King, man, y'all got it all day, man.
Salute,
Oh, here come
Paulo,
this
man.
cat.
Salute everybody.
Here come the cat. Here come the cat. Yeah.
There you go with this Steve Nash buried in John Stockton shit. You gotta stop overrating Steve Nash, bro. He's barely, maybe not even a top 10 point guard, bro. I mean, let's just be
Wow.
honest. Let's just be honest. Listen, is he a Hall of Famer? Of course, he's in there, right?
He
And
already there.
he's a great player. He was a great player. But it's levels to this, bro. John Stockton was a better passer. He's just a better player.
Whoa,
It's
whoa.
a
That
these are fact.
statement.
These are her fact. He led the league in assists 9 times. He's an all time leader in assists.
Bro, look who
I
got
mean,
in the
what else do you
paint,
want to?
bro. Karl Malone.
Bro, hold
Drop
on.
that shit off.
Hold on. This is a stat. You know what value over replacement mean?
Show me film,
Hold on.
bro. Show me
Do you know
film.
the stat value over replacement mean? That's an important
Bro.
stat. Value. That means your
All right, go
value on
ahead.
your team.
Go ahead, bro.
Hold on. Let me get exactly where he's at because he's very high.
Cause like my thing is this though. My thing is this, and this is really what it really boils down to. You're comparing a Robin to a Batman. How can you do that, bro?
But here's the thing, though.
How can you
But hold on.
compare
But
a
here's the but
sidekick
That
to
nigga
a
was not a
hold
motherfucking
on,
Robin,
Batman?
Robin.
but let's keep it okay. Was Karl Malone a better player? Yes, but John Stockton was important to that system just as much as Karl Malone was. It was a partnership. It was a duo. John Stockton. Okay, here's the thing. You can't sit there and say, well, only thing John Stockton had to do was give the ball to Karl Malone. Well, that's vice versa because Karl Malone was getting the ball. That made it easier for Karl Malone to get his points having John Stockton on his team. So you can't have it both ways. You can't say you can't. That's like you downplaying Karl Malone. Either way, if you really look at the game, you really look at the film. John Stockton passing was amazing. He would give you the ball when you know it wasn't even open.
For the fact that you throw that in my face is very disgusting. Listen, check me out. Karl Malone is top three in scoring of all time, correct?
Correct.
All right. So how is it that Steve Nash have more points than the nigga that y'all keep kind of say, oh, he had Amari Stoudemire, but
Because
he
Steve
got more
Nash is
points
more
than
of a
him.
scorer. Because Steve Nash
Wait, what?
job because
What
Steve
you
Nash
mean?
role.
If the
Because Steve
guy
Nash,
if the guy if
hold
the
on.
guy that everybody's saying that Steve Nash is he
Hold
had and everything,
Hey,
how is it that he got more points as in Steve Nash than this guy that y'all talking
This
about
is
in
why
Amari Stoudemire?
because Steve Nash's roles in his career was more of a scorer than John. And let's get it not let's
Oh,
get
show
it
me that
twisted.
season.
Hold up. Steve Nash, hold up. Steve Nash roles he had more of a scoring role than John Stockton did his whole career. John Stockton, and this is a
What?
misconception. This is a misconception, and Polo can to tell you this firsthand because he knows John. He saw John Stockton. John Stockton was a good scorer. Don't let the stats fool you. He could score the ball. It's just the fact that the system they played was he was a pass first point guard, and that's just that, and that's simple. That's just a fact. You look at Darren Williams when Darren Williams played under that Utah system. He was a pass first point guard. You could tell he could score. Then when he left there, he became more
Uh,
of a scorer.
okay, hold on. Let me say this. Let me stop for a second. My bad, True the King. I'm gonna piggyback off of what you said. Now, Swish Life. Yeah, he won an MVP. But hey, True the King, what good do it? Hey, which one would you rather have, a Finals MVP, or which one would you rather have? Would you rather have a regular season MVP?
I'd rather have a Finals
Because
MVP.
Nash was an
okay, because
MVP.
guess what? No. Because True the King know this. Chauncey Billups, hey, he's a point guard, and he got a Finals MVP. Dennis Johnson, I already mentioned that earlier. He was a Finals MVP. Magic Johnson, Finals MVP.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's a two-time MVP, but we already know that Steve Nash is not better than point guards that don't have that don't have an MVP or even have two MVPs. So let's stop that.
Hey, and
But
not to cut you
I
off,
think it.
You
Go
good?
ahead,
You
bro.
good?
Go ahead,
You
bro.
good?
I
Go
was
ahead,
saying, not
bro.
to cut you off, Steve Nash 2 MVP seasons was like an average for John Stockton. An average scoring and assists. That's like an average for John Stockton. So like,
And like I said, value over replacement. Go look at the stat with value over replacement. Basically, it shows you the value added of your team. John Stockton is third all time. He's head of Karl Malone in value over replacement. So so if you saying that trying to downplay John Stockton, I mean, come on now.
Listen, bro. Listen, like I need first of all, Big Dog, True the King. What size fit do you wear? Because it's too much cap from you, bro. I'm
How's it
tired of it,
cap?
bro. It's too much. Are you a 7'30"? Are you a seven five
Hold
nine?
on. But what did
What
I
you is,
say?
bro?
But
Because
hold on.
this cap
Hey,
is
True the
crazy,
King, man.
bro.
Hey, True the King, and Jelly Bean, that motherfucker mad because he got a lifetime at Lids for the cap he be doing.
Hey,
He
listen,
got a lifetime.
hey, listen. You just listen. I just eat you. Listen, I just eat you just like that. It wasn't even that simple. I didn't even have to
Ethan,
try. I
Ethan,
hold up.
what?
That man, John Stockton, is third all time in value over replacement. Third all time.
Bruh.
Behind
hey, can you tell me
the only
what?
two people in front of him is LeBron James number one and Michael Jordan number two. He's
Is
third. He's third all time in value over replacement.
is Jason Kidd over Steve Nash on that? Because I'll take Jason Kidd over Steve Nash too.
That's a good question. I'm looking at it right now. He is over Steve
Wow.
Nash.
Wow.
And
Wow.
that's
Go
just
look it
my
up
Um,
that's just my
on
opinion.
basketball
But I'll take
reference.
Jason Kidd over Steve
On
Nash. That's
basketball
just my
reference,
hey,
opinion.
hey,
value over replacement basically means what your value was on the team. So he had just as much as value technically, and I'm not. That doesn't mean he was better than Karl Malone. I'm not saying that at all. But we can't just diminish the fact that he was just passing Karl Malone ball. He was giving Jordan Henderson the ball. He was getting everybody the ball. He wasn't just Karl Malone. He was getting everybody the ball. Of course, you're gonna give the ball to Karl Malone. He's one of the best scorers of all time. Of course, you're
All
gonna give
right.
him the ball. That don't make any sense.
Yo. Take the cape off. Hold on. Listen. I'm a civilian. Talk to me like that. Listen, dog. You coming at me wrong about this, bro.
Hush.
Like I said, when you saying player versus player, you got it. But I'm talking about the position itself. I'm
That
done
don't
with
make
it. You
no
know what I'm
sense. They
saying?
both play
What you
point
mean?
guard.
I hold on. What it don't make sense? I'm talking about the job specifically
He
as a
did, or
point guard.
John Stockton did a
I'm
job
not
better than
talking
Steve
about niggas
Nash.
who like if I'm going to the court in the streets, yo, John Stockton and Steve Nash. I'm gonna honestly pick Steve Nash because he still give you what he needs. But our average will probably pick John Stockton because he played all like you said.
But he
He
did
did
his
offense,
job better.
everything,
But he did his job better than Steve
Bro,
Nash
no,
did. As a
nah.
point
You
guard,
wrong about that,
he
homie. You
played the
wrong
point.
about
Hold on,
that,
hold on. He's the all-time leader in assists.
bro. Look. You can give me all the stats you want. That shit's sweet and dandy. But I'm looking at like when you lead a team. Had John Stockton ever lead a team to a
Bro,
playoff? Yes or
okay,
no?
but that being
Yes or
okay,
no? Yes or no? Answer
hold
the
on.
question, please.
Okay, I'm
Before
gonna
you.
answer that question
Come
because
on,
I'm gonna answer
man.
that question. Hold on, I'm gonna answer that
All right.
because no, this is
Okay.
no, no, this is how we're gonna answer it because that's not even a fair. That's not even a fair question. Okay, of course he's not going to lead a team when Karl Malone is on your team. Would Steve Nash lead that team if you replace John Stockton with Steve Nash? Would he lead that team?
No, I'm not drunk right now, so I don't do
No,
drunk
hold
man
on.
questions.
That's a
I don't do
simple
drunk man
question, though.
questions, bro.
I answered the question.
It's an if. You hit me with an if, bro.
That's not an if. That's not an if. That's just a fact.
You hit me with a Steve Nash. If Steve Nash was on,
all right, I can.
Just
hey,
said,
if you put me in the Bulls right now in the '90s, then I guess I'll be a starting shooting guard over Michael Jordan. If we doing that, I'm just saying, bro.
No, come on, bro.
I'm just saying. What do you mean that if?
Being facetious. Now you being facetious.
How that's an if? You can't say the if. Hold on, you can't say the if when that's just a fact. If you replace Steve Nash with John Stockton, he's not going.
If, nigga.
That's not an if.
You just said if.
Hold on. Hold on. I mean, hold on. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
True King, you gotta lose it. It's cool.
Hold on.
True King gotta lose it. It's cool, Johnny B.
That's not what I meant. Okay, that's not what I meant. But you can't say that. Oh, what do you mean it's an if? So you trying to tell me Steve Nash is a better player? So you trying to tell me if you have Karl Malone and Steve Nash is your alpha dog on the team? That's what you saying.
Bro,
that's a simple question. You can't say that John Stockton that wasn't the leader of the team. You can't say that. Then
no. I didn't say nothing about a leader. I didn't say nothing like that, bro. Come on, bro.
You say he never led a team, but you can't put that in the equation.
I asked you.
You can't put that in the equation,
John
though.
Stockton ever lead a team to a playoff? That's all I asked for, bro. I didn't say nothing. Scottie Pippen led a team to the motherfucker.
But we know Scottie Pippen not better than John Stockton, so stop it, bro.
No.
We know that Scottie Pippen not better than John Stockton, bro.
I'm just
saying,
saying,
don't make any sense.
But we know Scottie Pippen led.
That's a lazy ass argument. Hold on, that's a lazy ass. I'm gonna tell you why it's a lazy ass argument because you know.
You didn't let me finish. You cut
okay,
me.
my fault. Okay.
You can't. I'm crossing the street. Let me cross. Don't run me over. Let me cross. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is this: we know nigga can't say Scottie can never led a team to the. He never led the Bulls to the playoffs. He did 94 and 95. You know what I'm saying? He did that. Now, like I said, we can't say John Stockton led a team to a playoff. Why?
I never said he. We never.
I'm just saying because he was buckled to Karl Malone,
right,
and then once Karl Malone left Utah, he was done.
Technically, both of them was out their prime.
Wait. So, Karl went to the fucking finals in 04.
But he wasn't a leader. But he was not a leader of that team.
But he was playing to the point of going to the finals. So he
what's that point?
Going to it.
I think Steve Nash looking bad during his stretch of his career. He wouldn't look like no John Stockton. John Stockton.
It was the injuries.
John Stockton was hurt too. It don't matter.
No. I'm just saying the injuries to Kobe. The injuries to Dwight.
Man, that's a lot of excuses. I can say the same thing with John Stockton. Karl Malone left. Like that don't make any sense.
That was the assist of the game.
That don't make any sense. Like my whole thing is this: you can't sit there and say, "Well, John Stockton never led a team," but like what caliber of player does Steve Nash ever played with a caliber of a Karl Malone?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you, nigga. This nigga did this shit without a nigga like that.
No, he did not because John Stockton made it to the finals. John Stockton. Hold on. Without John, hold on. Without John Stockton.
Kobe Bryant.
Hold on. Without John Stockton.
Hey, True Vacuum. I'm letting these two cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna step in. Go ahead, fellas.
Listen, here's the thing though. Without John Stockton, that Utah team wasn't gonna be like. Come on, like
Cap.
How that's Cap?
Cap.
Do you know the name of John Stockton?
Now you're doing some weird shit. Now you're doing some weird shit. Now you're trying to take niggas off teams. I'm not doing that with you.
I didn't take niggas off teams. I said, how that, bro? Come on,
I'm talking about what
you always do
this.
You always doing this type of shit. You always try to do this type of. Come on, bro. Every time you always trying to move the goalposts and try to how I'm trying to take someone off the team.
You just said that. If you take John Stockton off
hold on. But that's a fact.
Stop
it. That's a fact. What do you mean I'm trying to take them off the team?
Casual takes.
How does a casual take?
Fuck it, I'm done.
You
you're
getting
casual,
cooked.
bro.
You getting cooked,
Who your
bro.
top five
You
is?
just not. You
Who your
getting
top
cooked.
five point guard?
Slow
Who my
roasted.
top five?
No. Actually, I'm done. I'm gonna ask this one question to figure out if
Who
you
my
know
top five
basketball or
point
not.
guards?
Who's your top five? Who's your top five players right now, off time, bro?
All time.
I need to hear
See,
this
this one really
answer.
get cooked. You been
I
asking me
need
best
to hear
players.
your list because if your list has
Well, hold on.
somebody
You talking about
He
best
done asked
point
that
deserves
guards?
question
of
about
to
a
be on
thousand
there
times.
Are you talking about point guards or best players period all time?
all time, who is your best player all time? Your top five right now.
I got Bill Russell, LeBron,
Yo, I'm done. Yo, I'm
Michael
done.
Jordan, Kareem. This is not. This may change to Kareem. And number four, I said Kareem. I said that's Kareem four. Five.
Good shot, buddy.
Who I'm putting number five?
Hey, look, man. You ask him who his five was, man. It's based on his own opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? He can have five role players up there. If he want five role players up there, you can't do nothing about that. That don't make
Yo,
your list don't make
Polo.
his better
This
than his list, man.
yo,
Who my
Polo. It's
number
not even
five?
about
I
that.
put Duncan number five right
Yo,
now.
it's not even
You
about
got
that, Polo.
you got Steve. You
It's
got
about the
Steve Nash
fact.
top five, nigga. There's some niggas that don't have Steve Nash even in their top
But
15.
listen though, Polo. This is where I know True the King, no disrespect, but it might come off as disrespect. But I know that True the King is a casual for the simple fact that he put a active player inside of top five lists
That's
of
my
all
list,
time.
bro. That's
How
my
you do
list.
that when his
Hold
career
on,
is
hold on.
not
First of all,
done?
let's keep this.
How you does
Anybody
that?
that know, hold on, Polo, and anybody knows me knows that I'm not no casual. That's just, I'm not even gonna address that take. But continue. I'm a
Like I
casual fan.
said,
That's
bro,
hilarious.
how can you put
That's
something
hilarious, though.
incomplete with completed products? I don't get that part. That's wrong with
LeBron James played
society, bro.
19 years in the league, bro. I mean,
But he's still playing, right or wrong?
okay. I mean,
Come
listen, that's
on,
your
bro.
preference. That's your preference. How you
I'm
want to do
just
your
saying
list.
it's disrespectful. It's
It's not
disrespectful to the
disrespectful. Listen,
game.
that's how you want to do your list. My list and your
Not
list are
it's
two different
disrespectful
things.
for the. All right, so when he win the championship, what then? It gonna move him up? Yes or no?
No, it's not gonna move him up. What do you mean?
Oh, bro, wait. So if he win a championship this year, it won't move him up into
No, it's not gonna
the
move him
top of
up.
your list.
Only thing that's gonna move him up, in my opinion, is just stats and accolades at this point.
Wow, wow.
I mean, he gonna be the
These
number
guys
one
are
all-time leading
these
scorer.
guys are robots to you, man. That's crazy. I'm
I mean, listen.
disappointed.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, like how my list is my list. It doesn't. It don't matter. I could put 10 active players on my list. It doesn't matter. It's my
Yeah,
list.
but it don't make sense though. That's all
And
I'm
how it
saying.
don't make sense is
It's
my
your
list.
list.
How it
I'm
make my
saying
list is my list.
it don't
Is
like I
LeBron?
said,
Hold on. Answer this question. Answer this
it's
question. Is
your list.
LeBron James? Hold on. Is LeBron James in that GOAT conversation? Yes or no?
Not right now. Not
No.
right
We
now. He's
talking
still
about in
playing.
general. We talking about general speaking. Is he in the GOAT conversation?
He could not be. He's still playing.
How? You talking about you? We talking about in general speaking. Does
I'm
people put?
using
Hold on.
common
Does people? Hold
sense,
on. Answer this
bro.
question. Does general
It's
speaking?
not
Does
even
people
me.
put him as a GOAT conversation?
I
Yes, a
can't
lot of
speak on
people
people's
put
mindset.
LeBron in the GOAT conversation.
I'm not talking
But
about you. I'm talking
that's
about in
casuals
general.
though. That's casuals though
You
who do
can't
that.
call people casual because they how their opinion is, bro. Like you a casual
What?
saying that
What
Steve
you
Nash is
mean?
a top five
I
point
got,
guard,
but
bro.
I back it up with
That's a
facts. I
casual
back it
take.
up with facts, and I
That's
back it up
not.
with
But you
stats,
didn't back it up
and
with
I
no
back it up
stats,
with
bro.
film.
Hold on. What stats does he have? You can't back it up with no stats, bro.
I told you he's
I just
top
told
Good
you.
of all
John
shot.
time.
Stockton. Hold on. John Stockton is number 3 all time in value over replacement.
Oh
That's
my God, bro! Thank
that's
you for this one
that's
analytic
an
that
important
probably
stat.
came out two
That's a
3 years
major
ago.
stat. That's a
But
major
okay,
statistic.
bro.
That's
But
a
that's
major
fine.
statistic.
Hey, I
That
got
shit just got
True to
quoted.
King. Nah, he want to talk about stats. Okay, I got another one, man. Hey, how many finals? How many finals? Nash done been to?
Not a damn one. Not a
It's
damn
tough.
one.
But how many John
He
Stockton
can't
won
even get
though?
to a finals as a
How
coach.
how many John Stockton?
Yeah,
So 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 let me get this right, Polo. You want to go to the fucking
yeah.
bedroom with the broad, but you don't want to have sex with her. I don't get that. That sounds stupid. What the fuck? That
Nigga,
shit sounds
no.
dumb.
And
You
see,
brag
the thing
about
about
going
it,
to the bedroom with the broad?
You know what? The thing that's so beautiful, man, is the fact that hey, was Steve Nash ever a guy that you could say that you could depend on defensively in the fourth
Oh my
quarter?
God, bro. Yo.
No. You know why, True the King? Hey, what did we talk about? High pick and roll, right? Guess what? It was so easy to expose that motherfucker Steve Nash in the pick and roll if you want to get scientific. That's why he couldn't, man. They never could go anywhere in a pick and
That's
roll.
not the only
Man, Steph
reason, bro.
Curry, Steph Curry make more effort than Steve
He
Nash.
way better
Yo, you
than
gotta stop,
Steve
bro.
Nash.
Different
Steph
game.
Curry
Different how
way
to
better than
look
Steve
how.
Nash.
First of all, team defense matter, bro. Like, stop trying to make niggas into Darrell Reeves and have niggas on islands,
Okay,
bro. The
what do you
fuck?
think your point guard is supposed to
Hold on,
do?
hold on.
That shit, I'm
We're
tired
not
of that
asking
shit,
people.
bro.
We're not asking
Hey,
you to
my
lock
man
down.
said
So
Darrell
hold on, we
Reeves.
don't not. Hold on, let's actually. So you talk. So
He
you
said Darrell
hold
Reeves.
on. So is Steve Nash. So is Steve Nash
What
better than
the
Steph
hell?
Curry?
As a point guard, hell yeah, nigga.
That's a come on. We're not doing
As
that,
a
bro.
point guard, hell
We're
yeah,
not
bro.
doing
Bruh,
that. We're
yo,
not
he
doing
don't
that,
even
bro.
lead assists on his own
That
team with
don't mean
Draymond
nothing.
Green, bro.
That don't mean
What the
anything, bro. So
fuck?
you hold
You
on.
don't feed this nigga.
Anybody on this panel. So you trying to tell me if you have two point guards, it's Steve Nash and Steph Curry, you gonna pick Steve? So anybody gonna pick Steve Nash besides you? That's what we doing.
I mean, listen,
What type of offense am I running?
I don't consider Steph Curry.
I feel what you're
Yeah, he can play
saying. I
point
feel
guard
what
for
you're
the combo
saying.
though.
I feel what you're saying. But at the end of
But
the day, though, Polo, if you need a point
yeah,
guard, you picking Steph Curry. I don't give a damn. It don't. I don't
well,
care.
everybody gonna pick, Steph because that's just one attribute that I just mentioned. Like, okay, they've always talked about what Steph Curry being weak in the pick and roll stuff like that. Look at him this year; he's doing a lot better. Yeah, he's struggling with his shooting, but he has got a lot better defensively, and nobody's looking at that. But
And
yes, I'm
he's
taking Steph Curry
and
though.
he's still a decent
Because he
passer.
got unanimous. He got something that he don't have on his resume. Yeah, he got an MVP, but Steph Curry got the unanimous.
Right.
Unanimous.
Bruh,
Everything
bro,
about Steph
bro,
Curry too, though, right?
bro.
This is what makes up for his playmaking, right? It's his passing. See, Steph Curry may not be a passer like Steve Nash, though, but his how what he does, his the ability what he does that a lot like only he can have. He has this ability that nobody has of floor spacing. He is a like when he steps across half court, everybody the floor is space like people gonna be open automatically because Steph Curry's on the court. He draws that much attention. So technically, if you have somebody your point guard that draws that much that attention that help your other teammates get open and stuff like that, that's a good that's technically doing the point guard job, not in the
All
traditional
right,
way, but it's
so
if you
when
really
they,
think about it.
all right, let me ask you this. So let me ask you this, because the way you talk is insane. But all right, um, so the way you talk about Steph Curry about making like others like really, really, really great because they wide open. So why Andrew Wiggins is like in a horrible slump right now and shooting right now when he got actual Klay Thompson and Steph Curry on the court?
You said, hold on, wait a minute. What did you say about Andrew Wiggins?
Why is he in a shooting slump since Klay Thompson came back?
Who in the short slump?
Man, he still, hey, Andrew Wiggins got a
Why is
chance,
Poole
about to
not
be an
scoring?
all-star.
Poole is not scoring the same amount what he was doing before Clay came back. So once Clay came back,
I,
and now you taking away they take this, and then see, like, for example, bro, guys like a KD, a fucking James Harden, not a James Harden, but a KD and a LeBron James, when they don't need a score, bro, and they look for the other niggas. Steph Curry can't do that.
Yeah, but
He
hey, look,
still
wait,
gotta
what?
look for him.
I already told you that everybody was like rah 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 Clay Thompson coming back. I was about to do a video on it, but I decided not to. But I don't like the way how they're bringing him along because what did I say? it's gonna mess up the chemistry that these other guys that you see up in there are really, they're up in there, they're doing their thing, like the Gary Payton Jr. and Jordan Poole,
What's up?
even Andrew Wiggins. They doing pretty good. You don't want to mess that thing up. And now you trying to get a guy that hadn't played in 941 days back in rhythm, and it's not going to be overnight. I don't like the way they bring Clay along. That's just my opinion. It's not going to be right away. Everybody expecting Clay to be back to the Splash Brothers right away, and it's just not going to happen that way, man.
Bro, they should have started this shit. They should have let him came back next season, or if he was healthy enough to start off this season. Don't do him in the middle of this shit because the simple fact that you got guys already going into a role properly. He's not like a Kyrie, bro. He don't like as in the Clay Thompson. He can't like, you know what I'm saying, like in that whole situation. Like Clay God needs his touches to get him going. You know what I'm saying? Like he gotta need his touches. When KD came back, he was still able to feed niggas. He could touch whenever he wanted to touch. Clay's not like that. You gotta get him fundamentally going. So you gotta have him with the training camp going to that preseason, going through that regular season, so it can be a continuous flow. Are you just throwing him in that shit right now? It's just uncertainty. Like now you putting strain. First of all, Older, I forgot his name. That nigga got like a Otter. He's not getting no more PT like he's usually supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Remember earlier this game, he won them a game one time, scoring about like what, like I think like 16 in like 2 quarters to finish some team off. Like, like
I was just talking about this way, what too. I said, listen, you probably gonna disagree with this. Hey, look, I told everybody, need Golden State success is going to be dependent upon a big man. Listen, Draymond Green, he's out indefinitely, and what's it called? James Wiseman still don't have no timetable. So,
mm,
and that means a lot. Look, they're going to need beef in that middle. Yeah, Looney, but Looney's getting he getting older, man.
he's kind of clumsy at times too with the fouls. Like he getting in foul trouble too quickly at times. Like he kind of
Yeah.
forced them to go to a
So,
small. He kind of forced them to go into a small lineup quick, and then you play it like that against the right team, you gonna get your ass smacked.
but you got to think about it. Look at Phoenix. They got two. They got three very mobile and agile bigs. When you talk about McGee and Smith, look at Utah. Now they done added Boogie Cousins. They still got Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Then man, look at motherfucking what's it called? Man, I mentioned them earlier. Fuck, man, it's at the top, a tip of my tongue. But the West got bigs all throughout that conference right there, where you got to have somebody that's mobile. But even when you talk about the East, you got Jared Allen. You know what I'm saying? He's mobile, agile. You gotta have, and he got a backup. Evan Mobley can step in and shit. You know what I'm saying? Chicago. Oh yeah, Steven Adams. Wait, what? Steven Adams from Memphis, and Jared Jackson Jr.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
Oh, your boy here. Young,
Yeah.
you're back, man. You left me earlier, man. I see how it is, though. It's all good. I ain't tripping.
No, it kicked me
Be
out.
capping.
So, yeah.
Young is here to ether you.
But he said something about me. He called me out.
Nah, it's a John Stockton versus the Steve Nash debate.
hmm
Who you got?
Ooh. Oof. Yeah. That's gonna be it's gonna be crazy. Hmm. Out of like offensively and defensively wise, I had to give Stockton a nod. Um, I love I love Nash. No, I love no, I love I love his play. Play his game the way he plays and stuff. But I had to give Stockton and that Stockton. the nod, offensively and defensively. Um, because all right, I'll put it like this. I will if you gotta look I would like this. I would look carefully at no passing, kept passing, but I think Stockton he's more than made up for Nash creativity with efficiency, and it's a lot of creativity of his own. Um, Also, as great as he was, I think many people having a hard time picturing him as a player who can lead a team to a championship run in his role as a secondary player. He was terrific, but I think he's too timid as an offense player in the role, elite team. And just like how Nash said, he led story great. He still led offensively great, in teams. But I say like to me, if I'm going like offensively and also that can play defensively, I have to go with Stocking with it. Stocking with it because even though he's not a guy that's gonna score more, but I definitely need that. Definitely, he's better of giving you offensively, but definitely, he plays more grit than Nash. He plays more grit. And when I say like more grit, um, because when I say more grit, that can get dirt. That can get not saying he ain't play dirt. That can get dirt in the game stuff. That can get there, play defense, and take the hit.
Woo!
And but
Cold as hell out there.
Nash is more like flashy because he flashy with his passes and great shooter. Great shooter. But I'll give Stockton a nod.
Yo, nothing but cap out your mouth. You talk nothing about hot air. You sound like I said, bro. Like
Go ahead,
I
man.
get
Shoot
it.
your
I
darts.
get it. I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. Like John
Go ahead,
Stockton
shoot
is
your darts.
fire,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Like I said, bro. I can't argue that because, like you said, you got stats backing you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got stats. Like this nigga had number one. Then this dude Karl Malone was there until MJ, and then
Stop.
MJ. You
Stop
know what I'm
right there.
saying?
Now this, I'm at to stop it right there because
No.
so has Nash. Nash got some as well. Nash got Nowitzki, Stoudemire. Like some of these players, that's all star. That's some of the players that are all star more. Like they both have all star players. So some of them, Nash got some players in the Hall of Fame. Some players that are Hall of Fame and will soon be Hall of Fame. Didn't like
Are
start.
you
They're both. Don't
are
do
we
that.
serious right now? Are we serious right now?
Stop it.
Are
Stop it.
are we are
Stop.
are
I
we
know
Hey,
you're
comparing?
not about to say
Are we
Nash
serious
didn't
right
have
now?
nobody.
I'm asking a question. Are we serious right now? Are you gonna sit here and compare
wait.
Steve Nash help? Not even to
I
like, bro. This is
know
not,
you're not finna do
bro,
this. I
bro,
know
bro,
you're
bro,
not
bro,
finna say Nash didn't have no help.
bro. Steve Nash
Stop it.
had
He had help.
compared
Stop
to
it.
John Stockton. Yo, no help. Compared to John
Stop
Stockton,
it.
no help, bro.
That's why I have to, stop it.
That Utah
Hey,
team
hold on, wait.
was
Don't forget,
assembled.
Sean Marion was capable of
That's
scoring
not
20.
that's what I said. I said stop it. Nash had people, dog, like
Bob Wilson was
Stockton.
capable of scoring
Stop it.
20.
Nash had people like
Amari
Stockton.
Stoudemire was
Capable,
capable of scoring
Stop it.
20.
Stop it, dog.
capable, but was they doing it? No,
Yes,
what the
they
fuck?
was.
Y'all comparing
Go back
Stop
and
two,
look
it,
at them
man.
games. Bob Wilson was hitting 30
bro.
sometimes.
Yo, y'all trying to
I'm
put
not
potential
comparing
into a lot
them.
of shit,
I'm
and
not
I'm not
comparing them.
understanding it.
I'm saying I stopped you. I said Nash has people too. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying
Not
Nash has people too, just like Stockton. They both had players. They both had players that was an All Star and some of them in the Hall of Fame. So stop that.
Hey,
They had help. Mhm.
he said Amari Stoudemire wasn't capable of averaging 20.
No, he think no. He's trying to like say that Nash didn't have help when he had dirt, no whiskey.
Yeah,
he
Jelly
didn't
Bean. Go ahead.
fly. Come on, don't do
Pull
that.
up,
Don't
pull
do
up the
that.
stats.
Don't do
Pull
that.
up the
Don't do
stats,
that.
Jelly
Why you
Bean.
pulling dirt? Why you pulling dirt? He didn't have enough time to
No,
actually like
no,
really
no.
integrate
Whoa,
that
whoa,
shit
whoa,
right,
whoa.
bro. Come
He
on,
played
bro.
with dirt. No matter what. No matter
Yeah,
what.
but he
If the
played with,
short
but
time, what he
he
played with
come
dirt.
on, bro. Y'all
Mhm.
comparing players as a whole when at that time when they were playing. Like for example, you can't say Oh, yo, KD had James Harden. James Harden wasn't the nigga he is now. Y'all can't do that.
Excuses.
Y'all, back then in OKC, he was a role player.
Excuses, man. Come on, man. That's BS.
James Harden was a role player.
Come on, man. You spit blanks,
wasn't
dog.
that
You
guy.
spit blanks. Oh.
He wasn't that guy, bro. He wasn't that guy that he is now, bro.
Hey, Jelly been shaking his head, man.
Stop it.
I'm disappointed in you, young. Very
Come
disappointed.
on, man.
Very disappointed.
I'm very disappointed in you because you trying to say Nash didn't have help. Yes, he did.
I'm not saying he did not have help, but if you're comparing it to John Stockton, hell no.
I'm not comparing it to John Stockton.
Oh,
I'm saying he has
oh.
help like John Stockton.
Hitman is man. We already know who we got. Y'all go subscribe to my boy Hitman X, man.
I'm just saying, like,
we already know he gonna get Steve Nash.
Look, if you pick Nash over Stockton, I'm not gonna get mad because like they're both are very great players.
All right, let me also tell you this. Steve Nash got a better percentage at shooting.
Didn't I just say that Nash was a better shooter?
Don't understand, but I'm saying, but if you hyping Steve Nash into take more shots,
he does.
That's
great. He's more offensive.
That's great for the team.
Than Stockton.
But like I said, bro, man, shout out to Steve Nash being top 5 all time at point guards. The position itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here.
I'm taking Jason Kidd over Steve Nash.
Listen, let me tell you my top 5 so everybody can understand, because everybody keep throwing in that fucking Jason Kidd. I'm gonna explain what it is. I got.
Yeah, what's going on?
Salute to my boy Wills, man. New York in the building, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy the Will Strong Show, man. New York is back. I think they back. I don't know. Y'all got Cam ready, man. What's going on?
We try Polo, man. Yeah. You already know good looks on that, man. You already know, but hey, man. The crazy thing is, we still got a chance, even though we messed up so bad. We still have a chance, man.
Y'all can't be doing it.
Yeah, I understand that. Julius Randle, man.
Hitman X too. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Hitman X. My bad, Will.
Yeah, man. Julius Randle's got to do. Yeah, Julius Randle got to wake up, man. That's all, man. But yeah.
Wait, y'all blaming Julius Randle? Are you serious right now?
Oh my!
What you say? What'd you say, man?
Are you blaming?
Hey, wait, you got the wrong one. Hey, I'm staying out of this shit. You got the wrong one.
I'm asking the question.
I was trying to say, fuck it, let's go to the topic, man. You want to talk about some Julius? All right, man.
Name your top 5. Name your top 5. You got the top 5. Name one.
Name my top 5 point guards.
Yeah, right. You said you got one. Name.
I got Isaiah Thomas from Detroit.
Okay.
I got got Jason Kidd.
Okay.
Also got I used to have Kyrie, but he's active now, so I can't have him in my top 5. So I had to replace him with Jerry West.
He said, "Oh wow."
Replace with Jerry West.
Jerry West. He was a shooting guard, right?
No. Jerry West played a couple years as a point guard, and when he won the Finals MVP, he was at a point guard.
He was a shooting guard, dog.
He played shooting guard, but he was at a point guard position when he found out. You know what? I'm tired of it. You know what? Don't worry about it.
All right, who's your last one?
All right,
so
let me take out Jerry West because niggas getting upset. So I'm gonna take him out. Take that out.
All right, 2 more.
All right, take that out right quick. So like I'm saying, Isaiah Thomas from Detroit. I got
Jason Kidd.
I got Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
I got Steve Nash. I also got Magic Johnson. And this right here.
Hey man, after that, man, let the boy Hitman X go, because I know he feeling some type of way on this topic right here. After you get done, wait, what?
My last guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go behind. Yeah, I want to go behind Hitman. I'm gonna get my thoughts on this.
Okay, Wills, man, y'all go in any order, bro.
Yeah.
All right, you got me. John Stockton, you got me.
Yeah, now you want to put me at 5 now, huh?
Yeah, could Kyrie out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's good with y'all boys, man? Hold on, I'm gonna make this real quick, man. I'm make this real quick. The Judah King was in his camping, talking all this old rip about my John. First of all, we ain't about to disrespect Steve Nash Two-time MVP. Two-time MVP, carried the Phoenix Suns on his back multiple times to the playoffs, if not playoffs, to the Western Conference Finals. Something John Stockton has not done without Karl Malone. This nigga came out here with this whole candy-ass value over replacement stat. All that proves is that you're better than the player that's coming behind you. That doesn't prove shit. That doesn't prove that you're better than Steve Nash. Then, well, he put up all these absurd numbers, right? We're not realizing that he played in a system that benefited that. Look at all the point guards that put up great numbers in that system. You got what's the point guard? Darren Williams. Hell, even I know Boston remember this guy, Ricky Green. Didn't Ricky Green put up absurd numbers in that system?
Ricky Green.
You said Ricky Green.
Am I right?
Ricky Green.
Did not Ricky Green?
Oh, John, well, that nigga ain't on no Nash level. No. There you go. I'm fucking with him, man. I'm fucking with him. Go ahead.
You know damn well some niggas great big
Am I lying? That man was that man was an all-star before John Stockton got there. He was averaging 9 assists a game. He was averaging 9 assists a game in that system. So all this.
Let him finish, man.
Oh man.
All this, he's a better passer than Steve Nash. He didn't prove he's proven that he's a better system player. Also, that system allowed you to play passing lanes because Ricky Green also averaged like close to three steals a game. So when you got a system that benefits you on the steals and the assists, of course you're going to have balloon numbers, inflated numbers. So all this, look, I respect John Stockton. I fuck with this game, but overall, in totality, I got Steve Nash over John Stockton for what he done with less talent. He's done a lot more with less talent. Period.
Yo, shout out to Hitman, man. This nigga he know fucking basketball.
Oh my God, man. Hold on. I'm not gonna let. Hold on, man. Hitman is my boy. But look here. I'm not gonna let Hitman X get away with that, especially bringing that Suns bias in here. Okay, first and foremost, all right. Listen, that nigga. What do you think Steve Nash benefited off of? 7 seconds or less.
Dan Tony.
4 or 5 guys that were capable of giving you 20. You got motherfucking Barbosa. You got motherfucking Amari Stoudemire. Hey, Hitman. Hey, no. Hitman. Am I lying? When you seen Amari Stoudemire come up in that bitch, you was like, automatically, if this nigga don't get hurt, oh, nigga, we going somewhere.
You just did, bro.
That nigga was a monster.
If he don't get hurt.
What that motherfucker was doing to Duncan, Hitman? What that motherfucker was doing to Duncan, Hitman?
I'm about to play you right.
Averaging 26 and 9.
Before Steve Nash, we seen the potential of Amari Stoudemire. After Steve Nash, his numbers skyrocketed. Before John Stockton, before Karl Malone and all that, Karl Malone was great with or without John Stockton. That's my point, right? With Amari Stoudemire,
before when Stockton got there, he got better. Come on.
Karl Malone was great with or without John Stockton. You're not going to sit here and tell me that John Stockton made Karl Malone better.
Okay, but we can use the same argument. What I'm saying on Hitman, listen, we can use the same argument in that system that they were playing, and they played no defense. Only one you have really playing defense with Roger Bell, and to a certain extent, Amari Stoudemire. Man, Tony didn't give a fuck about no defense. Sean Marion too. Sean Marion, the Matrix.
But he was like a 3-and-D guy. But
me and you could get 20. Hey, Hitman, me, you, Wilts, Young, Jellybean, and Waywood could all get 20 in the 7 seconds or less.
Bullshit. Don't do that.
Everybody can
That's what we played in high school.
Ball movement and player movement. That's what that system is behind. It's not ISO. You get all your numbers like James Harden turned it into. It's more player movement. It's like a motion set with pick and rolls in it. And that was innovative in the time because nobody really seen an offense like that quick. John Stockton is throwing the ball down low to Karl Malone. Listen first. I'm not going for that one. I get your point about the system and the But no, I'm
And
not
then
giving you that.
and then you got to look at the type of player James Harden is. By looking at, you keep saying Mike D'Antoni offense. If you look at what James Harden did with it, it was more of a like what Hitman just said, of more of an isolational approach towards it. So it's a different creature. When you need a player to make the sacrifice, as in what fucking Steve Nash did, he took like down there 3 attempts at shooting, bro. He's focused on everybody else. You don't have that, bro.
Let
You
me
know what I'm
ask you.
saying? And he getting not just one nigga, but multiple niggas hungry, getting multiple niggas fed. This nigga John Stockton, he got a fucking cow mule in the fucking paint.
And he had two
Right.
He
guys
got
that
it.
was
He
splashing
just
threes,
dunked
and
that
Hornacek
shit
was
off
Yeah,
not
with
close.
yeah, and they said,
the little bit of pressure, and all he got to do is get a Carmelo.
and,
A
and
little
he
bit of
fed,
pressure.
and Hitman, and wait, what he
He
fed,
serious.
but he wasn't hungry enough to get above the hump. Okay, he could never get to that final, and that's the same regardless of that. And one of them MVPs could have went to Kobe. Let's stop the cap.
Yo, hey, yo, don't do that.
You got a
Don't
point
do
about
that.
that.
Don't
You
hit
got a
me.
point about that though.
Yo, that's cap.
Hey, let me ask the
Yo,
panel this:
Hey,
do
ain't no,
anybody on the panel would y'all take Jason Kidd over Steve Nash, other than me?
yeah, I take Jason Kidd over Nash, bro.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
fuck with Nash.
yeah. I'll take
that's
Jason Kidd. I mean, I'm
that's
the Nets.
that's
The Nets,
Yeah,
Jason
yeah.
Kidd.
I take
tight.
Jason Kidd over Nash. Jason
That's
Kidd a little bit better
tight.
than him.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a tight little one. If I had to, I gotta do it like 49.9 to like 50.1. That's the only way. That's the
Man,
only
what
way
the
I give it
hell?
to Jason
Man,
Kidd.
What the hell? We talking about grade
Jason Kidd is
level?
a point nine. Like Jason Kidd is like a
This is
point
what we doing
one.
now to
You know what I'm
percents.
saying?
Oh man.
Because
It was
the reason
tough.
Yo,
why I asked that question was the other day I got
going
asked
to be
who would
one.
I take, Jason Kidd or Chris Paul,
Look,
and I
I
said
say
Jason Kidd again.
Jason Kidd is Chris Paul.
Ooh, Jelly
mm,
Bean, man, he coming with. Whew.
Oh, he said Jason Kidd is
I can't
Chris
answer
Paul.
that one.
uh,
I can't.
probably yeah,
That's like
the
cap.
Nets, Jason Kidd, like that
The
version
Nets
of Jason
Jason
Kidd.
Kidd, he led them to
Like, yeah,
two
I'll take that.
finals.
Yeah, I'll take
Steve
that
Nash
version.
just got to a finals with Devin Booker.
I see. That's why I can't do that now because that's like right now it's comparing a completed product with an uncompleted product. It don't make sense. I
Who's
can't.
uncompleted? Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, he's uncompleted.
Chris Paul about to be gone soon,
Whoa,
man. He
whoa,
about to
whoa,
be
whoa,
missing
whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Hitman, I know you not gonna let that nigga do that shit.
Uh,
That nigga was an
Bro, he
MVP
got
candidate. I don't give a fuck. That nigga is still, nigga. I can't believe you just said that shit. I can't believe you said that
I'm
shit,
just
man.
gonna say. I'm just gonna say. He
that's
just.
Yo, I was gonna say something right
Nigga,
quick.
nigga, hey, Hitman, what's your record? Who got the best? Who got the best record in the NBA?
Warriors.
man.
I can't even talk about my
Come
squad.
on,
My
man.
squad's so trash right
Yeah.
now, man.
Yo, I was gonna say Polo.
Shea
What's up,
Gilgeous
Will?
Alexander, the GOAT.
Yo, I was gonna say right quick, like what I think about Steve Nash versus John Stockton, right quick, man.
Go ahead.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, go ahead, Will. Go
All
ahead.
right,
Okay,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
get this out the way, man. All right. When it comes to John Stockton, he's like, of course, he's the better point guard and better, with assists and everything like that. I give him that.
Oh, you want
But everything else, Steve Nash, man. Fuck that, man.
Okay. That's what I said. Yeah. That's
Better
what
shooter, better.
They
Will,
two
I
great.
love it.
They two great players. And
Go ahead, Will. You were saying some great shit. Go ahead, continue.
I think, well, he said
Better shooter, better leader than John. Come on, man. John Stockton. I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. John Stockton. All you gotta do is just pass it to Karl Malone, nigga. That nigga John Stockton let nobody nowhere.
He more than that. No, he do more.
He let nobody nowhere, man.
Well, Wells, he does more than that. He does more than pass him alone.
Yes, but he was never the main guy on the team, man.
He's a very good defender, though. He's very good.
Oh man,
he's a better defender.
Oh, Hitman just told you some shit about the fucking lane. Why niggas was getting? He just told you about Ricky Green.
Idiot, nigga. I say he's a better defender. Nigga. Idiot. He's a fucking better defender than that. I say he's a better defender.
Bro, he literally just told you about Ricky Green getting about 3 steals in that same system. Bro.
Ricky Green? What the hell, man?
He just told you.
Ricky Green.
He just told you. Y'all don't be listening, bro.
Ricky Green, your man said that. Oh, he could have won without him alone. Steve Nash cannot win with an all-star power forward.
Bro, look how you
That's facts.
The same thing with John Stockton, nigga. He had Karl Malone most of his career, man.
That's
That
what I'm
nigga lost to
saying.
the
Wills,
Goat.
they can't win.
That nigga had Karl Malone, nigga.
John Stockton.
That's what I'm saying to you. You got to know these two guys. They can't win without a big. That's
No, but
fact.
Karl Malone. I let me ask you this, man. Karl Malone compared to Stoudemire, man.
Will. No.
And it goes to vice versa. Karl Malone can't win without John Stockton. And
But Karl Malone's on the all-time scoring list, right? It's like top 5, top 3, whatever, top 5.
I'm not saying the scoring list.
He's top 5 in position of all
I
time.
said that it goes vice versa as well. Them two.
Man.
He third, Wilkes.
Man.
What about
I can't hear you, Hitman.
he had the number 1 in the West without a mark? That was all Steve Nash, bro.
But did they win though?
No, not if
Now
they
you
weren't
over the goalpost.
winning. They were.
I'm saying you said it went. Amari went. All right, if you go in there, then if you go in there, then Mari went to the playoffs. We went to the playoffs with them.
Right.
If
But
you going with that logic.
Hey, Wilkes and Hitman, tell me that nigga wasn't a terror coming through the lane though. Tell me that nigga couldn't catch that motherfucker in the open floor. Tell me that motherfucker couldn't handle the rock, man. I'm not gonna let niggas disrespect Amari like that, man. That nigga was
Trust me. I definitely like Amari. He was on the Knicks too. You know what I'm saying? You know I got love for Stat, man. But Karl Malone.
Hey, Hitman, I started watching y'all because of Amari.
Yo, Stoudemire was great, man. But Karl Malone, man. Come on.
He ain't had shit. He ain't had shit on Karl Malone. Even though I don't like Karl Malone, his old pedophile. Man, let me show you.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, I don't like that nigga like that.
Yeah. You already capping earlier. Now you want to all right? Thank you for being normal. Come on, Polo, saying some crazy shit like that. Come on, bro. It sound like Young.
You said what?
Some crazy shit.
You trying to compare? I know you shooting blanks.
About who?
You shooting blanks. I'm
talking about like it's called all right. It's Amari Stoudemire top 15 power forward all time. Yes or no?
No, I'm not gonna give him that. He didn't really have no durability, man. If he wouldn't have got hurt, man. Listen, Hitman know what I'm talking about. Everybody that really watched Amari, because Hitman is a Suns fan, so I really key in on Hitman. If that nigga would not have gotten hurt because he was dunking on Garnett, this nigga was going at motherfuckers like in the paint, nigga. Dog, he was giving them problems, but he had fucking injury problems.
Kevin McHale is better than motherfucking Amari Stoudemire.
Okay, yeah, we know that.
No, we
everybody know that shit.
That's not what you said.
Yeah, but
that's not what you said about Mari. What you said about Mari before?
It's Karl Malone better than Kevin McHale.
No. Don't dodge it. What you said about Mari before. It's not a better power forward.
Mari is not top 15 power forward. So he's nowhere near the tier.
You're not answering my question.
I am answering your question.
No, you didn't. You said top 15. I said what you said before. What you said to Amari when we was in Polo Channel before.
Amari is what? Like he don't have more points than Steve Nash. Steve Nash got 17,000. Amari got 15,000 something. So
that's not what you said.
I don't know what you mean. Amari is not reliable. It's not reliable.
No, you say he wasn't a superstar in Phoenix.
Oh, he wasn't. He fucking wasn't. Are you crazy?
Hitman.
A superstar?
Was Amari Stoudemire was a superstar in Phoenix?
Yeah, he was a superstar in Phoenix.
Nah, bro. Y'all throw that line so loosely, bro. That's crazy.
A superstar?
How you gonna tell this nigga and he bleed purple and orange and gray?
I can believe it. But the
I don't think he's a superstar,
loosely, bro. That's crazy. Superstar? Oh, everybody.
Before he got hurt, man, dog. You ain't you from Florida? Damn, young man, he making Florida look bad right now. Nigga, Amari from Florida, nigga, everybody know that. Come on, man.
Nobody's shitting on
Man.
Amari. That's why I'm trying. I don't know why you trying to make it like that. I'm not shitting on him, bro. I'm just saying,
Nigga, when
like,
I put that video up, you ain't show no homage, nigga.
what
you
video?
was shitting all on that nigga, man.
Nah, dog. I just feel like, bro, like right now, y'all trying to make him seem like he top 5 power forward all the time, and I'm like, yo, y'all
No,
gotta
that's
chill
not
out.
what we said. That's not
That's
what
what
we
y'all coming off
said.
like. That's what y'all coming off like.
Yeah,
You
but
just
we
said
didn't say
so.
that shit.
But you coming
Nobody
off
said that
like that.
shit.
That
No, it's
energy is
not.
coming off like that.
No, what we're saying is like before the injuries, that motherfucker would have got great. Everybody knows that shit. When he first came in, Amari Stoudemire was that guy. When they were looking at Garnett, when they were looking at Duncan and them, what you think that? What you think they were looking at Amari silly for no reason? No, it was because that motherfucker was doing the shit that he was against the Spurs.
Bro, you can say the
He was
same.
he was able to do shit like he was a versatile player, power forward, bro,
That's the
for
same. You can
real.
say the same thing about Brandon Roy. If you gonna put it like that.
What?
How he into the
Nigga, we
conversation?
talking about power forward.
I'm
That
just
nigga's
saying,
a
like, I'm just saying, like,
Now, Brandon Roy, what's that nigga
one
doing?
of
Hitman
the
and
best
West.
shooting guards, one of the
That
best shooting
nigga.
guards. Like, come on,
Brandon
bro.
Roy.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
a
Come
No,
on. I'm
no,
gonna
he
say he's
didn't
one
have
of the
that.
studs.
He was good, but he wasn't not like Amari
Oh,
though.
wait, what?
Now,
Nah, Brandon Roy
Brandon
was
Roy, he was on
nice.
his
He was
way.
nice.
No,
He was on
no.
his way.
Yo, you capping now, Polo.
No,
You
I'm
capping
not
now.
capping. No, listen, Amari Stoudemire in terms of his hype, man, that was through the roof compared to Brandon Roy.
But who was the better player at full health? Brandon Roy.
Right,
Well,
No.
Brandon Roy, I mean, of course, man. I mean, he
Way
had
better
better skill.
corner. Like, come on, bro.
You said who
Yeah,
better? Who better?
Brandon Roy got injured. That's
Who,
what messed him.
but who was more exciting?
Brandon
No, he said
Roy.
no. He said who was the better player?
Exactly.
Come
Exactly. Who was
on.
more exciting? Who brought hype? But Amari Stoudemire had skill too. Don't get it twisted. That
I ain't
I
even
ain't
turnaround
going.
face
saying
up
that. I ain't
on the
saying
block,
he not.
Oh
he
God, I ain't
could.
even gonna hold you. Amari Stoudemire, him and Tim Duncan, one of the only reasons I mastered catching the ball, facing up, jab step, one dribble, and going up, bro. Amari Stoudemire used to hit you with that jab step, one dribble on dunk. I seen him do that on Duncan. What? And Garnett, one dribble and
He
then
gave
dunk
Duncan.
on you.
He gave Duncan problems.
Yo, and
Yeah,
I and
that
I
was
Jalen
great to
seen
averaged
see, man. That was
and I
great to see.
seen and I seen Steven Adams out rebound Embiid, and I also
What's
seen
that got to do?
I I'm just saying like come on, bro.
Hey,
Like
hey,
Steven Adams a
Wilson,
superhero.
Young,
He don't
and a
count.
Hitman and Jelly Bean. He a classic goalpost mover, man.
Yeah.
what?
This man
I'm
just
just
said
saying
he
like
was.
how he just said that. I'm just saying like yo, I just seen also I seen like you said Stoudemire did some things to great players. I also seen Steven Adams did great things to great players
But I
too.
seen Stoudemire do that shit consistently year in
Stop
and
it,
year
man.
out,
That was.
averaging like 20 and 10
Ah.
almost,
Hey,
bro.
run
25 and
what
10.
years? What run them years for me? What years that you feel like it was consistent for you? For you to say it
Oh,
like
you want me
that?
to pull him back up? You want me to pull the
I would
stats back up?
I
Yeah,
would
go ahead
love
and
for
do
you to
it,
pull
Jelly
the
You
Bean.
said
stats back
what's
Go
the
up.
ahead
I
and
would
hurt his heart.
love
Go ahead
I
and
would
hurt his heart. Go
love
ahead
you
and
to do
Kyrie
that.
Irving him.
You
I
said
would
what
love
was
you
his
to
front? You
do
said
that, bro. I
what
would
you said
love you to
again?
do that.
In
I was
2000,
asking him what years do he consider the consistency that he can be able to say such a statement about,
I'm finna
him
tell you. I'm finna tell
comparing
you right
himself.
now. In
Thank you.
2003, 2004, Stoudemire
I
averaged
was gonna
20
say that.
points a
Yeah.
game, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and almost 2 blocks. The next year, 04, 05, he averaged 26 points, 9 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 1 steal, 1.6 blocks. The next year, he only played 3 games, so that don't count. He averaged 8.7 that year. The next year, he played 78. This is with Nash. Nash's MVP year, the first one. He averaged 20 points, 9 rebounds, 9.5 rebounds. The next year after that, he averaged 25.2, Nash's second MVP season, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks a game. The next year after that, he averaged 21.4, 8.1 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. The next year, 2009, 2010, he averaged 23.1, 8.9, 1 steal, 1 block. The next year, his first year with the Knicks, he averaged 25 points a game. He averaged 8 rebounds and he averaged 2 assists with almost 2 blocks at 1.9. Is that consistency enough, or do you want me to keep going?
All right. So can we go back to 03, 04? Can you give me the attempts, please? How
Damn,
many
this
shots
nigga
did
want
he
to get
take?
all
He averaged
nigga want to get all
15.6
Like
technical.
his
attempts, and
attempts.
he hit 7.5 of them.
Wait, say it again, because Polo was talking.
He averaged 15.6 attempts, and he hit 7.5 of them.
Okay, and then the
The
following
next
year
year,
is
he
what?
averaged 16.5, and he hit 9.3 at 55.5%.
Okay, now can we go to the first year with Steve Nash when he won MVP with him, and then also read off the second year when he won MVP, please?
59% and 53%.
So are those numbers, the 59%, is that his best out of his whole career, correct?
Yeah, besides his year in Dallas, but I'm not gonna count that.
Okay. So the fact that an MVP, most valuable player, as in Steve Nash, actually increased another player on his team percentage-wise, as in shooting the ball. You can have that's why I asked about the attempts, because sometimes attempts also tell you about the percentage and giving him the ball at necessary time. This
He
is
took
why
more
Steve
attempts.
Nash is better than John Stockton, because of the simple fact that Karl Malone was doing numbers like that while he was there, before he was there, and soon after.
Facts. Facts. I
Stoudemire,
agree with that.
Stoudemire able to increase with Steve Nash and not take a low clip away from what he was doing before, but also increase them into such as a more percentage wise. So obviously before, why he got them highest numbers, because of the attempts that he took. But however, with Steve Nash putting him in the right position and the right spots, he didn't have to like attempt so much to get to certain numbers, as in over 20 points per season.
Done. But to me, I
That wasn't
feel.
your argument at
But
first.
you making it seem like he helped Marvel, but John helped Malone as well.
Oh,
If we
come
be
on,
honest.
bro.
No.
Listen,
If we be
no,
honest,
it was mainly Karl Malone though, man. Come
He
on,
helped Malone
man.
get an MVP.
Come
He helped
on,
Malone
man.
get an MVP.
What?
He helped Malone get an MVP, right?
That was
What?
Karl Malone, nigga. Man, come on, man.
Yo, how? Break
Come
that
on, man.
down, please.
Oh,
How?
He didn't win without him.
he didn't win without him. Let's go. Hey, he went
Yeah,
without
because
him.
he was old after that, man.
Yo, come on,
Hey,
yo.
he did,
Come on, man.
hey, listen, and he definitely didn't go to the final. He definitely didn't go to
No
multiple
finals
finals
without him.
without him.
But don't be stupid, y'all.
Because he was old after that, man. John Stockton was.
Oh,
Come on, man.
He was
Don't
old,
go
bro.
there. Hey, the Mavericks was old. The
Y'all so
Spurs was
immature.
old.
Y'all
Come
so
on,
The
man.
immature
Boston
that
Celtics was old.
y'all
Here
so
we go.
immature for that statement, because your
Everybody
young
always talk about old,
better
nigga, man.
than you. Y'all so
Hey,
immature. Y'all so
Shoot.
immature
I like how
for
he
the
moved the
simple fact that you
goalposts
say something
from.
God
so
damn,
typical.
nigga.
Come
Hey, he
on,
moved the
Motherfucker
bro.
LeBron
goalposts
James
from.
You ain't
old.
win
That
without
nigga
him.
37.
What?
He moved the
I just
goalposts
asked you
from
how.
Stoudemire wasn't average, but Stoudemire
Kareem was
couldn't average
old. Duncan was old. Duncan was
22.
38 when he won the chip.
But
Man,
look what he
man,
did
man,
last
forget
year.
Duncan though, man.
Something
But hey,
different.
Stop killing Team Duncan like that, bro. You gotta stop
hit
killing
that
Team Duncan like that,
nigga, man.
bro.
Oh, shit.
Stop the Tim Duncan slander.
Man, yo, shit, you gonna hear that shit with me all the time, nigga. Forget that swimming ass nigga, man. I'm with damn. Son.
Yeah, that's his first love and shit.
That nigga swam his way to 5 chips too.
Shit, the Virgin Islands ass nigga, man. Get him out of here, man. Nah, that's Popovich, man.
Well, Popovich need to get them young boys on
Man,
track.
James Harden need to be in the MVP conversation. I know he had a bad game last
Hell
night, but
no.
like
What? James
that
Harden?
said,
Hell no.
Nigga, what are you talking about? You
James
were just
Harden?
talking about that nigga was playing like shit earlier, nigga.
Hell
I
no.
know that's what I'm saying last night, but that don't take away from
Nigga,
him
that
Man,
nigga
man.
is
being
not in
in the
no
MVP
fucking. He in a
conversation.
turnover conversation, crying
Shit.
conversation about fouls.
Hey, Polo,
What?
what you think about if Brooklyn could pull this off? I know it probably won't happen because you remember what you brought up I think it was on Tickets show. You brought up Miles Turner wanted to be featured, right? What if they trade James Harden and somebody, and maybe got Karis LeVert and Miles Turner back in Brooklyn?
Man, I'd have been like, man, why the fuck? Hey, Wilts, am I right? Why the fuck you get rid of him in the damn first place? You
I
shouldn't have
said that
never.
shit too.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
I said that
hey,
shit too.
hey, Wilson, Jelly Bean. Everybody else, Young know how I feel, and definitely wait. What? He a Brooklyn fan. Why the fuck you gonna get rid of your core? Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, even though he was hurt, nigga, they was already a playoff team, and they had Joe Harris.
Yeah, they had a good team already.
Time out. Hold on. None of that slander shit. That shit dead. That crazy ass statement. Core. First of all, one Dinwiddie off an injury, and look what he's doing over there right now in Washington. Ain't helping. Would have paid over too much money for him, and would have been too much over the cap. Stop the cap. Two.
Nah, man, Dinwiddie would have helped.
How you not?
He would have
How
helped
you
the
not
Nets right
helping?
now, man.
Washington was at the top of
Come
the
on,
list
man.
at one time.
Only nigga
Y'all
who
bugging.
doing they shit right now is
This shit is
Jared
crazy.
Allen. That's the only nigga. Karis LeVert is on the trading block. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Karis LeVert would have helped the Nets too, man.
I'm just saying he on the training block. So that means he ain't helped motherfucking Indiana Pacers.
Man, that nigga coming off
got
a kidney
Oh,
issue, man.
Hey, yo, y'all gotta stop that shit, bro.
Nah, man. Come on,
Okay,
man.
so you trying to tell me Karis LeVert was not helping? You trying to tell me
Did you watch them games?
Spencer Dinwiddie? Huh?
Was you watching them games? Because I was watching them games every night.
No, I'm talking about when he was at Brooklyn. Y'all made it
That's
to
what I
the
was telling you.
playoffs.
Bro,
They shoulda
you
never
looking
got rid
at
of him,
you
bro.
doing too much past history comparing it to present times. It's not right.
No,
when you
but
do
I'm
it.
saying, look what he's still young. The fuck you talking about? You act like he over 30. Jared Allen, he ain't old. He's still young.
Yeah, but you got James Harden in his prime right now. What are you talking about?
James Harden is not, man. James Harden ain't playing like he in his fucking prime, nigga.
He just coming off of two.
Nigga, don't nobody want no
great
fucking
series.
James Harden.
Great
Nah,
series.
hey,
He
James Harden and
came
John
off of two
Morant. I'm
Harris
done. Wills,
series.
go ahead. James Harden and John Morant.
Oh yeah, John
James
Morant.
Harden and John Morant. Exactly.
Morant.
That's what I'm
John
saying. I
Morant.
want somebody with the passion.
No,
Hey, Wills. James Harden and Jokic.
James Harden.
Oh man, come on, man.
Okay.
Yo, the reason why I ain't
Yeah,
saying
that's
nothing
it.
because
Hey, you know why I'm asking that? MVP candidates. Those are the guys that I'm mentioning. James Harden ain't in it.
nah,
Being petty,
nah.
bro.
Only reason why is I don't like Jokic like that, man. That's why I can't really.
You said James Harden was on Brooklyn?
But
James Harden is coming off of two fucking hamstrings. Grade 2.
Look.
Shit,
But you
bro.
ain't gonna talk about Karis LeVert kidney issue? That's worse.
I
He had a
didn't say
life-threatening
that.
issue.
I just said he was on the trading block for the Pacers, so the Pacers don't believe in him. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Nah, man. Hey, look, look. I'm gonna tell you like this. Brogdon was on the trading block too, and he to me he's the most beneficial player on that team besides Sabonis. Sabonis on the trading block at one point. Okay, so what's your point?
Bro, look, like I said, we on present time. I'm going off of present information. Stop giving me past information, bro. And
Who do you think I just named? Will, dog, do you see what I'm saying? Dog, I just mentioned like the present players that are good. Everybody wants to get their hands on Sabonis, including the Kings.
Bro. All right, so like I was saying, Jelly Bean, we don't need to trade James Harden to get Miles Turner. We can package a Paul Millsap, a Nick Claxton, and then I could probably give you like
them salaries don't match up.
Look,
because Miles Turner got somewhat of a big contract, don't he? Is the contracts got to match up.
But we got like I think we got like 10 mil and like it's like 8 mil, between 8 to 10 mil and trade exception. So and we got that already covered. We already got that covered.
Okay.
And
the
then
biggest reason I said that though is because I'm a huge KD fan. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite player. I killed that nigga for him going to Golden State. I was in basic training when my drill sergeant came in and said, "Hey, Allen, KD just went to the Warriors." I said, "What?" Man, I didn't speak to nobody. I didn't speak to nobody.
That was a crazy move.
Now he here in Brooklyn.
It was good. It was also good, but bad for him. Good.
No, like I said, it was the greatest move for a basketball player to ever accomplish.
What you say, nigga? What'd you say, man?
For the simple fact
What's
that
this nigga talking?
he sacrificed his ego to
That
become a
nigga
better
Will,
player.
that nigga Will about to jump through this
Fucking amazing.
phone.
Fucking amazing, man.
Look,
Fucking
But,
amazing,
then-
bro.
like I said, I'm gonna say jellyfish. I said it was a good, but it was a bad.
Oh
It
I
was
thought
man.
it was
good and
jelly
bad.
bean.
It was good and
said
bad. It was a
jellyfish.
good thing that it was a good thing that he won the championship. He won championship,
Right.
got his MVP, but it was bad thing because now people are not gonna get for what he did. People are
Right.
not gonna forget. That's still gonna be on his legacy. That's still
And I'm
gonna
the
be.
main one.
But you want to shit on the nigga like Giannis not calling, saying he not a superstar.
Did he say
Yo,
Giannis? Not, yo, yeah,
Polo,
he said Giannis
Polo,
was.
Polo.
Well, he
once
said that?
again,
Yeah.
Polo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Will,
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
yeah,
Hold on.
yeah,
hold
Will.
on,
Hey,
hold on,
I'm exposing all this shit he
Hey,
done said.
before y'all get into that Giannis point, just
Will
let me
Witness
finish
said
this. Just let me
he
finish
said
my talk.
Greek was not a superstar.
Oh,
Add
that's crazy.
context.
That's crazy, man. That's
Add
crazy.
context. The fuck? You say shit like that, broad like that, niggas gonna turn up. You gotta
That
stop
shit is
that shit,
crazy.
Polo.
But before you get
I
in
gotta
that
tell
point, though,
I gotta tell my nigga Wills what you just said. Jelly Bean know
All right.
too. Jelly Bean probably
Keep it a
already
buck.
heard that shit.
After he defeated
Young
Kevin
done
Durant
heard it
in the
plenty of
second
times.
round, and after he
I heard
dominated the
some.
Phoenix Suns in the finals, he became another. And now it's 4 superstars in the NBA. Now he became a superstar after his championship.
Okay, but hey,
What?
hey, Wills, you know what he been constantly telling us about Steve Nash, and Young noticed
Mm-hmm.
that Steve Nash got 2 MVPs. What the fuck Giannis got?
Oh
two
yeah, right.
I never say
MVPs.
Steve Nash was a superstar, bro.
Don't he got 2 defensive player
Okay,
years too?
I'm put like this. So you saying that? Okay, so do you think Steve Nash was superstar in Phoenix when he won the CMPs?
He was a franchise player.
But that's not my question. Was he a superstar?
Like I said, he was a franchise player.
But was he a superstar? Yes
Hey,
or no?
Kevin
Of course
Martin
not.
was
Of
a
course not.
franchise player in the
Of course
Kings.
not.
He
Okay.
wasn't a
Oh, man.
superstar player.
Superstar players are rare, bro. Like I don't spitball and just throw them shits out like Lucy's. You know what I'm saying? Hey, here's a cigarette. No, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I selectively call it out as what it's supposed to be, bro. You know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga said, "Here's a cigarette, man."
Hey, this
Yeah,
man.
cause niggas be throwing this shit out so loosely. You know what I'm saying? Like loosely.
Oh
You know
my
what I'm
god.
saying? Nigga giving out the cigarettes. You know?
He is a superstar, man.
Listen, there's no nigga on this panel besides you that would say if you were starting a team today, you would not want to build it around a guy like
Damn,
Giannis
Scooby.
or John Morant or somebody.
School.
Wait, I didn't say I wouldn't do that. Wait, whoa,
Right, so what the fuck do you think a superstar is? They consider Luka a superstar, they're building around him. They consider John Morant a
franchise.
superstar, they're building around him. They consider
Bro,
Jokic a
franchise.
superstar because they building around him.
No, that's different, bro. That's a franchise. Are you high?
Hey,
Oh,
fellas,
that's
I'm
a
gonna head out.
franchise,
My
bro.
All right,
wife is home,
Jellyfish.
so
Nigga, what?
I'm gonna still be lurking though.
All right, bro.
Oh,
Y'all be smooth.
nah, but yeah, you on perks on that one, Polo, with that statement, bro.
He
I
said,
ain't
"What?"
like, come
Nah,
on,
man, nah. You
franchise,
just saying
bro,
stupid shit.
franchise.
You really, you out of your
So when
mind,
they say
nigga.
franchise
They
quarterback,
talk about this nigga. They mention with him one in the league. Go ahead.
no, I'm saying like right now, Zion, like he was bred to be a fucking franchise player. Like he's a like franchise player is somebody that the organization is all in about. And then there's some players that's actually franchise players, and they also superstar players, a la Giannis, a la LeBron, a la
Zion
Steph
ain't no
Curry.
Zion ain't. They're not
Bro,
gonna invest.
Zion
Listen,
so
man. I'm gonna tell you like this.
uh-oh. Tell me.
They losing faith in Zion. They poured a lot of shit into him, but man, that nigga is turning out to be just pretty much a waste of money,
Now,
nigga.
now the reason why, because he want to. I ain't gonna lie, he want to come to the Knicks, man. But shit, that's why he's so fat right now.
Yeah.
So you think he's doing that on purpose? You think he's doing that on purpose, Will?
I think so, man. I
Come to
think
that
he is.
sorry ass
Man.
franchise.
Hey, yo, you better raise your hand, nigga. Don't be coming at the Knicks, nigga.
Y'all don't know how to treat y'all players, bro. Randall is actually putting his heart and soul out there, and y'all niggas complaining.
Nah. Julius Randle's not playing like he was his most improved season. He not playing like that nigga right now, man.
Do you ever think about the lineups that Thibodeau be setting him up with that don't really give
I
him
mean,
the
I
opportunity to have his
understand.
vision?
I mean, it definitely is part of Coach Tibbs' fault though. Like it is his fault too. But Julius Randle needs to shake that shit off, man.
Wait, so when my head coach is not putting the best lineup that can help me become the best me, and the fans is coming at me, I just need to shake that shit off. What? Come on, bro.
No,
Well,
because he
Okay, no.
crazy.
play like he
I
did
know what you're
last
getting.
year, man.
No. Hey, Wills. I know what he getting at. He talking about. Okay, you got to be referring to Kimball Walker now. That situation right there, Wills. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like that shit right there. I hated the fact of him and Thibodeau getting into it because I felt like that right there, that blow up, kind
Yeah,
of just made things even worse. And Kimball was having a down in terms of efficiency, defensive wise, but then he came back and he was resilient. But now, they were trying to figure out what to do with Kimball, but then nobody was interested in him, man.
yeah.
Bro, Thibodeau looked it so crazy when he benched him again, and nigga came back and dropped 40. Like, how you does that, bro? So you don't know how to work your pieces, bro. You don't know how to put your pieces in the best position to be the
See,
best them.
the
So it's
nothing
like,
about Tibbs. Nothing about
so are
Tibbs,
y'all
man.
gonna
Like
end with
he's
Tibbs?
stubborn. He's stubborn though. I ain't gonna lie. Tibbs is stubborn, man.
And that's
He
the
is stubborn.
problem. And that's the problem. He got an old head. Like, listen, I would never forgive him. Ask Polo. I would never forgive him for what he did in the playoff by having Derrick Rose become a starter. That was some irresponsible shit. And you sort of let fucking Quickie start. And then if you want to, and then you expect fucking D Rose to end the game too, bro. You gassed the fuck out of him, bro.
Nah, no, that's the thing I agree with you on is that Derrick Rose shouldn't have played that many damn minutes. But him starting, man, like yeah, we needed him to start, but like don't run him to the ground type shit.
But if you have him starting, it take away the ability for spacing for where Randall need to be cooking. Quickly, at least give you a better 3-point percentage and a 3-point. A guy at least to attempt to at least put their hands up with D Rose. They're gonna be like, oh shit, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Where quickly, oh shit, let's pull up a little bit. Bam, he could pass that shit to Randall. Randall start cooking. But
Mm-hmm.
no, that's why Randall was going so. That's why he was having a hard time getting off. And if you actually pay attention to when Quickie was on the floor, man, I think
Yeah.
he was doing much better.
Okay. Now, see, that's okay. Well, see, okay, and Young, you could chime on it too, but I've I've agreed with wait what man. Look, quickly needed more time. You got to think about who was in that backcourt with Kentucky and who's being successful now. Look at Maxey starting over there with Philly. That was his
Yeah.
running mate, man. And quickly, man, quickly got potential out of this world. But if you're coaching that motherfucker, he ain't gonna get no better. Look at what they were doing to Lonzo Ball. That's what LeVar Ball was saying. You taking him in, taking him out, taking him in, taking him out. You got to throw that motherfucker in there and let that nigga grow and develop, man, and make his mistakes.
Yeah.
Facts,
Yeah.
bro, because they're not veterans, bro. They don't, you're not expecting them. You want them to learn the on and off switch. You can't expect them to just when to put it on. They gotta keep it going, bro. You gotta let them niggas fight through that shit. Let them boys get embarrassed. Don't take them
There's
out there
something
when
else
they
that
are
messes up.
embarrassed.
Something else that messes up in the playoffs last year too was Alfred Payton, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he was playing so bad, he was playing so trash. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
facts.
Like Tibbs just
That's
put him
facts.
on the bench, man. Like damn.
Yeah, but
But yeah, man.
but he put him in that predicament, so he kind of set him up to look crazy. You know what I'm saying? He kind of set that nigga up to look crazy in certain situations. You shouldn't put that nigga in
Oh,
that situation.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This question is directed for Wills. Okay, and then y'all can chime in too. Do you think I'm crazy for saying, okay, fuck it, let's just go ahead and bring Toppin? Because remember, I don't know if y'all noticed. Young probably noticed. I think he was on the stream. Will, shout out to Will too. I don't know where he at, but shout out to Will.
Yeah.
Will and Wills
Yeah.
had to
Shout
let
out to
me
Will.
know about OB Toppin from Dayton. They were like, nigga, what the fuck is you smoking? I went to go look at that nigga. I was like, damn, this nigga gonna be nice.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah, I
like,
know
man,
too.
put that nigga in the starting lineup though.
Facts. Plus, he got better this year too. Like right now, like yeah, man. Topic gotta get more minutes, man.
Yo, they trying to turn Topman into a role player, bro. Because if you look at how John Morant and some of these other players are just fighting through what they supposed to fight through, John Morant, if he was getting treated like, let's say, how fucking this nigga getting treated, like, bro, in and out, wait it out, hold on, we're gonna take you out of these situations. Let me bring in a veteran point guard behind you so you can learn from them. Bro, this is not no quarterback shit, bro. This ain't no motherfucking Jordan Love shit. You feel me? Nigga, throw them niggas in the fire like Joe Burrow, who gonna fucking upset the Chiefs and win the fucking Super Bowl. You know
Yo,
what I'm
that ain't gonna
saying?
happen though,
Niggas
nigga.
like that,
You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
like that, niggas like that, they put in the fire and they handle
They
that
ain't beat
shit.
that nigga Mahomes, nigga.
I got the,
Joe Barry
Will,
gonna bury Pat.
me and Young, we got. Oh, I don't know about Young. I got the Bengals.
You got the what's one as the upset?
Yeah,
Woo,
man, I got the
nigga, come
Bengals.
on, ain't
Man,
no upset.
that nigga,
Nah, upset, nigga. That's an upset, man. They ain't beat no
that
fucking
nigga
Don't
Chiefs,
matter,
Jamar
man.
nigga.
Chase. Why? Cause you like, hey, Will, you like Mahomes, huh?
Yo, Mahomes, Kelsey, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That defense gave
Them
up
niggas is crazy.
36 points to the Bills. Are y'all not paying attention to that? Joe Barry gonna bury that fucking defense, nigga. He gonna fucking at least throw about for at least five.
All right, man. We gonna see, but I doubt it, nigga. I doubt it, man.
All right, all
I
right.
doubt that shit, man.
My boy Joe Barry, he gonna bury Pat Mahomes. He gonna
Yeah,
bury
I
that
ain't.
nigga.
I ain't, nigga.
Okay, so who you got out of the Niners? Who you got out of the Niners and Rams? Will?
You are. Oh,
Probably Dan say truth, man. I don't know, man, because Jimmy and the 49ers, damn. But the thing about it is, man, I probably had to say I don't know, man. Like for me, I want the 49ers because I like Jimmy better than Stafford. But the Rams might beat them niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. The Rams might beat them. I don't know.
I'm going for the Niners because
I mean, yeah, that's how I
hey,
want
hey, hey,
too. But
hey, man, that motherfucker Debo. You know what I'm saying? He's something ridiculous, but let me tell you
yeah,
something though, and Young know this too, and so the way what? Hey, that motherfucking Niners, they make the game ugly.
yeah, yeah,
They make that motherfucker sloppy than a motherfucker, man, and that's why I feel like if they make it sloppy and they give Stafford all these, and I like Stafford too, but I just feel like man,
yeah.
that defense is being slept on, man, especially that line.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all boys tweaking. Are y'all niggas high? Bro, bro,
What?
What you
Who you
talking about,
on
man?
with?
What you talking about, nigga?
how can you disrespect the niggas that defeated how can y'all disrespect the niggas that defeated defending champs? Bro, that front
What?
line for
Wow,
the
Man,
man,
Rams,
we
come
were,
on, man.
bro,
hey, we was
Come
bro,
not in
on.
contention this year.
bro, if that center never blew that fucked up ass play to throw the ball out, make it really a fumble, you would see like niggas missed the value of Von Miller when he hit Tom Brady for that fucking then it really was a game saving situation. But the offensive center fucked up and gave the ball right back to them niggas. So it was kind of stupid. However, you could see that front line is devastating. And then you got, like I said, you got like I'm not saying Darrell Reeves like, but more Richard Sherman type
Oh shit,
of
we start talking
corners,
about football. That nigga
uh,
Lou
uh,
Ryder come in here.
of corners, of
Oh
corners
shit.
to be able to
Oh
hold
nigga
something
Lou.
down. So they can do something to the 49ers, which is
Like what?
stop that
Like
run
what?
game and
Like what?
stop that run game. Stop that run
Like what?
game. It's like
Like
what?
what?
It's like what? Like what, nigga? Like
Like
I
what?
said, stop that
Because
run
they ain't,
game.
they ain't fit chances
And
to beat
then
us. They still can't.
and then Matthew Stafford, aka Mr. I used to be a Detroit fan when it was 0-16. Now that I'm there, here I am. Let me show you what weapons I could do. Odell Beckham, hello, I'm back. Odell Beckham, he's back. And Coop, Cup.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. Call these bros because these bros finna fucking go to the championship. Shout out to motherfucking LA Rams. That's all I gotta say, man.
Man, I'm just saying it'll be a good game, man. I don't know.
Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come on now. Come
I'm
on,
just saying
Will.
it'll be a good game, Lou. It'll be a good game,
Make
man.
sure y'all go subscribe to my boy Lou the Writer Sports too. Also, man, I say it again. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that boy Will Strong. That nigga
Hey,
Will, man, he be coming with that shit that I like. He be doing that the movies, like the
Yeah,
movies and that shit, man, like that New
Tim
Jack
Duncan.
City type shit.
I gotta take it back sometimes, you know.
He's a Tim Duncan hater.
Yeah, you damn
hey,
right. You
hey,
damn right, nigga. You damn right, man.
hey, y'all. I would came
Say his name, Wilts.
dealing with
What, swimming nigga?
Say his name, real name.
I wouldn't did a live show today, man, but I've been dealing with some family. I've been dealing with family, man. My sister had a car accident today. I've been kind of dealing with that.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah,
Sorry
I'm
about
glad.
that.
I'm glad she's okay though.
Yeah, man.
But come on, man. When the last time the Rams beat the 49ers? Seriously.
I'm just saying it'll be a good game. I'm just saying it'll be a good game, man.
Like, don't we kind of own the Rams been owning the Rams for years and years. Even when we had Alex Smith, Kaepernick, Jeff Garcia, it don't matter who was quarterback, we still beat the Rams.
Taking it back then. Yeah.
Back then, it's still now.
Now you talking about some Garcia shit.
Well, we've been beating the Rams for like decades now.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying, man. It'll still be a good game because Stafford, man. Like they be doing this. They be doing their thing, man. This year, man. I don't know.
Like if the Rams would have been in the last game of the season, we would not made the playoffs. When we were down 17-3, we still came back and won.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. No,
So
but I'm saying,
it's the Rams' fault that we made to the NFC Championship game.
Yo, I was about to say, Lou, man, but yo, don't get it twisted, man. I'm still going for the 49ers, but I'm saying, like, I'm still not going to sleep on the Rams. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I'm still going for the
49ers.
It's hard to be a team 3 times like in the season.
Hey, I've never since I done talked to Lou Wilkes and Young, I've never heard Lou this happy, man. For real, man.
You want to know why I'm happy? You want to know why I'm happy? You want to know why I'm happy, Polo?
Why that, man?
Because all the Aaron Rodgers fans out there crying now.
Oh man.
Hey, yeah, man. To me, I'm happy. You know, the Heat, like to me, I was happy. You know that. But yeah, but to me, I'm happy that the Kansas they beat Bills, and I'm happy that the Heat they beat the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm happy about that too, man. That was good.
If y'all see my last video,
yeah,
I said something about if Aaron Rodgers try to come to the 49ers, is he gonna catch that same heat like KD and LeBron did?
He was supposed to go with y'all, but y'all pick Alex Smith.
No, I'm talking about now. I'm talking about this offseason.
Yeah, because I remember when the draft happened, he thought y'all was.
No, I'm talking about he still wants to play for 49ers.
Because that's his favorite team. That's he been a fan of that team for years.
But I'm just saying, if he goes to the 49ers, is he gonna catch the same heat like KD did when he went to the Warriors?
I don't know, probably not.
He deserves that same heat, don't you think?
I mean, but there's no only superstar they had was tight end and Debo. No, George Kittle and Debo.
We got way more superstars than those two.
No, I'm looking at in the media way. In the media way, I'm not saying like us perspective. I'm saying the media perspective.
No. If a team, a 49ers have beat Aaron Rodgers 4 years in the playoffs, If he goes to the 49ers, he needs
Oh,
to catch
I
that.
get. Okay, I get what you're saying. The team that beat him. Yeah, you gonna join the team that beat them. Okay, gotcha.
He needs to catch that same heat like he did when KD went to Golden State. Stephen A. Smith need to say that's a weak move by Aaron Rodgers. He can't say that's the greatest move of all time. You cannot sit up there and get or crap on KD and not crap on Aaron Rodgers. That ain't right.
The media ain't gonna try. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Wilson. You got it, bro.
No, I was gonna say somebody quick, but hey, man, you definitely know how Stephen A. Smith is, man. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, like I said, happy about that. Also, I'm happy that the Knicks finally got a win.
See, man, see how this nigga want to troll at the last second. I knew it was coming.
Hey, shout out to True Viking Queen. Thank you for the Cash App donation, by the way.
Yeah, you got the old Derrick Rose. You got the old one, old Derrick Rose.
Funny. Nah, but yo, it was a good win against the Clippers, man, because you know what I'm saying. So Mookie Jones and C Hill and Showtime can, you know what I'm saying, they can shut up for 1 second, you know what I'm saying.
Don't he drive don't he drive like a Toyota? Don't Derrick Rose play like a Toyota?
Oh, word, you try to talk shit, nigga.
Hey, the Clippers are going after a lot of people though.
No.
Yeah. They might get dropped.
Hitman, I'm saying that in the media perspective, they're gonna put out Aaron Rodgers, Debo, George Little. No, they're superstar. They're gonna put them as them. In a media perspective, like with Sharpie Sharp would say and Skip Bayless. They all gonna point that out there. Like only 3.
You said Skip Bayless, nigga?
Skip Bayless.
What the fuck is
Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady need to catch a whole lot of hell. Like they cannot surpass what happened this past weekend. They got catch that whole lot of hell themselves. Let Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady slide back is bullshit.
No, I actually agree. Especially Tom Brady, man. Retire that motherfucker, man. It's time retiring, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, Will, they trying to move on. That's what I was trying to tell Lou. They trying to move on.
Get him out of here, man.
No. What's your football team?
They already said he's gonna become.
So what's my football team? You want the same team that beat Tom Brady, bitch ass?
Man, I thought you were Giants or Jets. You should be Buffalo.
Had the Giants made it to the playoff?
Hey, see this S show trying to talk shit about the Giants, right? But we beat Brady twice, nigga. No other team did that shit, nigga.
That's true. Yeah, but can y'all win?
So hey, that's my team, nigga.
But yeah, but the problem is y'all ain't went to Super Bowl since Eli.
You want to know what they go?
Yeah, but we still beat Brady, no fuck.
You want to know what the Giants trying to do?
I take that back. Eli didn't beat Brady. The defense did.
All right. Tell you the truth. All right, you got some truth to that, but still, Eli was the quarterback. Eli was still the quarterback, nigga.
Michael Strahan.
Eli's still the quarterback, man.
Yeah, Plaxico Burns.
You want to know what the Giants? You want to know what the Giants trying to do? They're trying to hire the 49 defense coordinator, Mick O'Ryan, now. Like that's going to help.
What defense? What kind of defense do the Giants?
Yeah, interview. Hey, Lou, they done had like 16 interviews, nigga.
I'm just saying, what defense?
Hey, we try to get the right one, man.
I'm just saying,
try to get the right one.
No, I'm just trying to say, what defense do y'all Giants have?
Yeah, all right, nigga.
Will, it ain't about the coach. It's about the roster right now. That roster sucks.
No, for real. Like,
man, that nigga Will's tongue tied, man. He ain't got no answer. He just like wait.
He ain't got no answer.
Wait and see.
Reason why, man, because like, it is what it is, man.
No. You gotta run it back.
But as Chuck already admitted, like we in the dark times right now, man. I already admit we in the dark times, but we gonna get out of it. We gonna get out of it, man.
Hey, but Will, it's funny, man. When they were talking shit about the Knicks, y'all remember that Lou and Young? They were talking all this shit about the Knicks. Man, them niggas was quiet as fuck for a minute last year.
Especially when we were number 4 in the East. Home court advantage, them niggas was, man.
They were quiet as fuck.
But Polo, yeah.
Especially Mr. Moss, man.
Yeah. Nah, go ahead, Young. This nigga Young always trying to play.
I remember. Yeah, I remember till Ice Train shut them down. He shut them down. Ice
Oh,
Train.
okay. You want to talk Trey Young? Why we beat that motherfucker? What we doing this year, nigga? What is that little Speedy Gonzalez ass nigga doing right now, nigga?
Hey, you
With a
can't
ball
remember
spot in the
that?
back of his head.
Just like how you say about Brady.
Come on, man.
Just like Trey Young. Trey Young shut y'all down in front of y'all. So
But what's
That
Trey
nigga
Young
was
doing
like,
now?
was like, man, give me Cam Reddish. We gonna take him from him.
Yo, Trey Young ain't doing shit right now, nigga. They might not make the play in.
Look, I'm gonna say about your Giants. You got a bum quarterback. You got a running back who's an injury prone. You have
Oh,
no.
now you want to go back to the Giants.
Now you
want to go back to the Giants.
You
Huh?
have no wide receivers in your defense. Where's your defense? Who's your good defender?
Hey man, hey, we gonna work something out, man. We gonna work something out, man. We gonna make some good moves. We gonna make some good moves.
No,
So watch.
well, y'all need to trade away that whole roster for some draft picks so you can start all over again.
Not the whole roster, man. Not the whole roster. Man.
The whole roster stinks.
No, not the whole roster, nigga.
Like the way things are looking right now, Will, it's gonna be like a good couple of years for the Giants are a good team again.
No, but I'm saying it is what it is, man. Like I even admit it's we living in the dark times of the Giants, man. Like it is what it is, man. We just got it happens, man. It happens.
You know what? Young. You know what? With Lou and Wills, man. Saquon. If I'm Saquon, I'm doing everything the fuck that I can to get the fuck up out of that bitch. I would go to a place like Pittsburgh.
Oh man. Stay Saquon. You gotta stay,
man.
I'm
getting around Tomlin. I'm getting around a winning situation.
Man, fuck that. We need to keep Barkley, man. We need to keep Barkley.
What? And keep him hurt?
I ain't say keep him hurt, but shit.
That's what they doing. That nigga always getting hurt.
I'm just saying we need some better wide receivers.
We ain't making fun of your team, man. We're just trying to keep it real with you. Daniel Jones is not it. It's not your answer. Y'all.
Yo, but Daniel Jones is still young though, man.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point by Hitman.
Trade that bum. Trade him.
No, but Daniel Jones is still young though. I understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, what you expect? What you expect from that young ass nigga?
They're about to give him big time money. Big time money. No, you can't. And you cannot play his young thing because Mahomes is young. Joe Burrow is young. And look at all these young
that. But they got a better team though, man. They all got better teams.
He said no. When Patrick got there, the Kansas sucked before Patrick got there. They sucked, until he came.
Because they got Kelsey.
Really young. They didn't suck. They just Mahomes give them that extra they needed. Because remember they had Alex Smith before Mahomes.
Technically, they did. Technically, Mahomes changed the team, and he said no, like Josh Allen. The Bills was boom until Josh Allen started getting better. Now I'm saying for
actually the Bills made some good moves before Josh Allen.
What? Hey, I think I asked you this, Lou, and I think I asked you this too, Young and Will. Why the fuck Strahan is not in that front office?
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's a good.
You're right about that. You're right about
that. Justin Tuck. I mean, those guys, they won. They won a championship there, man.
Facts, man. Facts.
I tell you, also need to be in that front office. Polo. Bill Parcells.
Yeah, take it back. Take it way back. Hell yes. Absolutely.
Definitely taking it back.
Because the 49ers were bad too. They didn't start making Walsh got in that office. That's when they started getting players. They started making good moves. That's when they started winning again.
Yeah. Man. I understand, man. It's the dark times right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not.
Hey, Wills, I confessed the other day. This is gonna make you even happy, man. Young know what I'm talking about. I used to love the Giants, man. I used to love them Giants, man. It ain't nothing like football without the New York Football Giants, man.
Hell yeah.
But I'll say this too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Puller. I used to be a fan of Giants. I like Icebox. Hot hands. I used to like the Giants. Oh, you mean the New York Giants? I thought you mean the little Giants. My bad, Will.
This is what I'm saying. Will,
All right, man. You a hating ass nigga. Man.
this is what I'm saying.
You a hating ass
For
nigga.
real, man. That nigga coming with M16 on your ass.
This is what I'm saying. Will,
Somebody don't want to see ever again, nigga. That nigga Kerry Collins, nigga. Forget that bitch ass nigga, man. Kerry Collins get far away from us, nigga.
Will.
Far
Right
away from
now,
us.
right. This is what I'm saying. Will. Right now, the Eagles are getting the Cowboys, the Eagles are getting better and better each and every year. And the Washington football team is getting better too. You better hurry up before they before they too good that y'all can't catch up. Y'all got
You think the
Yeah,
Washington
like
football team gonna turn it around, Lou?
the way the Washington football team building that defense, they just need to beat they building that offense. And if the Washington football team get an offensive line, you better watch out.
Yeah, Jalen Bean, the Ravens beat the Giants in the Super Bowl.
Man, come on. Come on, man. Why you bring them old shit for, nigga? Why you bringing up old shit? That's why I hate
Hey, now that nigga Jelly Bean, man, he double. Hey, that nigga doubling down on you.
Yo, motherfuckers trying to bring up old shit, man. Kerry, you know why? I said Kerry Collins, nigga. So I said Kerry bitch ass Collins, man. Give me PTSD with that shit.
Oh man.
Hey, think about this,
man.
y'all.
This all
The
good,
Giants
man.
have not been right since they fired that one coach, who won them those 2 Super Bowls. That's when everything started going downhill.
Who, Coughlin?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all used
Yeah, but you already know he was
He was done. He was done, Lou.
That nigga was old as fuck.
Like
That
you
nigga
said,
shit.
Wolves went through a lot with the quarterbacks, like Barry Collins, Jeff Garcia, Kurt Warner,
Kurt Warner. Speaking of Kurt Warner, man. I was so mad about that when they actually beat the Titans in 99-2000, man. The Titans should have won that shit, man.
That's not.
Hey, True Viking, I appreciate the love and the cash out, sweetie.
That's not Kurt Warner's fault.
No, I'm talking about 99-2000. I was mad that Kurt Warner and the Rams beat the Titans, man.
Blame Jeff Fisher.
What?
Yeah, they gonna put the blame on Jeff Fisher.
Man,
you're gonna let him run away. He ruined the quarterback. He ruined Vince Young's career. He ruined it.
No. I'm talking about back there with Steve McNair and Eddie Jones, man. I mean Eddie George.
Yeah, Steve.
They lost that game because they waited till the late in the fourth quarter to let Steve McNair run the ball.
Because
that's that shit, man.
In the late, they just let in the late they gave Eddie George the ball so many times. Like
I was going to Titans because of my boy Eddie George, man. That boy Eddie George. That nigga was nasty. He was nasty, but come on, put some respect on that nigga's name, man.
He's not a one-hit wonder.
Word, man. See, he hating, man.
No, I'm just fucking with. No, actually, he was until he got hurt. Jeff Fisher. Yeah, Jeff Fisher.
Yeah, he fucked up too.
He worked him so hard, like he trying to break his body, like giving the ball so many times. Because you let him carry, right?
They trying to do him like they're doing your boys for the Titans right now.
They not only him.
Titans right there, they fucked up now. I don't know what the fuck
they trying I can't Henry. I like Henry, but they're gonna breaking his body down when getting like in his 30s, stuff like that. That's why I keep on saying your boy played for the Snake from the Saints. One of the best running backs in the league. Because
I want to ask y'all this, man. Who y'all got winning the Super Bowl, man? Or let me say this. Who y'all got going to the Super Bowl, man? The 2 teams, man.
Kansas City and 49ers.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rematch.
All right. You said the Rams, nigga?
I said rematch. Super Bowl rematch.
Oh, Super Bowl rematch. Yeah. It might be that, man. It might be that.
Think about this. Mahomes is about to go to the third Super Bowl in 5 years.
Yeah, man.
He only been in the league 6 years.
Yeah, man. He gonna win this shit. He gonna win again, man. I believe Mahomes gonna win that shit.
Mahomes is, you can say, the best quarterback in the NFL today.
Facts. He got paid all that money, shit.
He alright. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
No, Young, come on, Young. He's the best quarterback in the league. You gotta admit that. I like Lamar, but Mahomes is way better than him.
I'm not saying. Oh, whoa, I disagree. But
what?
To me, I feel like this light-skinned guy with hair with
what, nigga?
Name a quarterback right now who's better than Mahomes in the league right now. Mahomes about to go to third Super Bowl in a row.
Like right close to his neck. Like close neck to neck, like neck to neck, or just like I can't say better. I say neck to neck.
You can say Josh Allen is second.
Okay, if I'm gonna say neck to neck, I say Josh Allen. No, definitely
Josh Allen. He definitely got next, man.
But Josh Allen has not made the Super Bowl yet.
He made a run. He made a run for his money, just like the Heat did to Melo. In the Knicks.
I trolling ass nigga.
Or like I mean, you know, Josh Allen, he almost did one against Kansas City in their home field, just like Tim Duncan. He could have pulled Tim Duncan on the Knicks.
See this shit? Okay.
Now I say it like this: as young quarterback as right now, I gotta say one in Mahomes, two Allen.
He's a mobile quarterback. You know, loves the. You know, I feel like he needs to stay.
I think. Are we ready? Are we ready to put Joe Burrows up there yet?
No.
Nope, definitely not. Definitely not.
No, let him keep going.
Because Burrows in his second year made it to the AFC Championship game. And he put up crazy numbers this year.
Yeah, I understand that, but yeah, it's still that 1 year. I don't know, man. He's up and coming, man. But nah, man. I don't think so.
And I like I said, I love Lamar, but Lamar, you gotta make it to the Super Bowl, man.
He gotta do better, man. He gotta do better, man.
Because next year gonna be more pressure on him to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he gotta do something, man.
Like I understand this year. I understand this year. Your team had injuries, but you still gotta go out there and play the games. Because remember last year, the 49ers had a whole lot of injury too. They didn't make the playoffs. And look what happened. They came back this year with almost a fully healthy team and made to the NFC Championship game. And one game away going to Super Bowl. So. And Wilkes. Everybody leave? Young Wilkes, you still there?
Yo.
And Wilkes.
Yeah.
You cannot give Daniel Jones that big time money because they about to do that crap.
I mean, fuck, man.
Come on, Wilkes.
Man.
If you do that, that's gonna set the Giants back a lot.
He said, "I think Patrick Mahomes reminds you of a young. Don't you ever in your life compare that man to that Michael Vick."
You say Michael Vick? Oh, nah. Come on, you going too far now. You going too far now, nigga. That nigga ain't no Michael Vick. Well,
Hell
young
no.
Michael Vick.
Hell no.
The way I
Hell
look
no.
at Mahomes, he remind me of Steve Young when he was in his prime.
Hell no.
Whoa,
What?
Steve Young. Whoa.
No.
You don't remember what Steve Young was like when he was in his prime?
Wasn't
Damn,
like
Steve Young though, man.
I seen Still Young, but I wouldn't compare it to Patrick. If I'm gonna
Nah, yeah,
Hey,
Steve Young was nasty than that.
if you're gonna make a comparison to Patrick as a QB, huh? I think he just Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. I don't see
y'all.
I would have put Steve Young.
Did y'all really watch Steve Young when he's in his prime? Throwing to Rice, throwing to Taylor, throwing to Owens, all those guys. Every time he got loose outside the pocket, he had those great runs.
I can't.
Yeah, but we talking about Steve Young though, man. I don't know, man.
Can't compare him.
That nigga Steve Young was crazy.
I mean, like the way he throws and stuff, kind of like
What you think, Polo?
Kind of like Brett Favre.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man, you gotta
Brett
respect that
Favre.
nigga. I know Steve Young. Steve Young was unorthodox, but I mean he was left-handed. But hey, a lot of people don't get this, and Lou knows this. He a 49ers fan. Steve Young, you can actually give him credit for his mobility. For a white quarterback, that motherfucker was mobile than a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Because he said compared
Especially like throwing on the move and shit.
Like he said compared to me, I don't compare him to him. But if you're gonna do comparison,
The only difference between him and Steve Young is
I don't compare him to Steve Young. To me, I feel like I compare him to Brett Favre, like the way.
Brett Favre.
Let me finish, Lou. I'm saying
who you trying to compare, yo?
I'm saying I said the Brett Favre.
Mahomes.
To me,
Oh, Mahomes.
You gotta look.
Go ahead, yeah.
It's like I see the reason why I say compare because it's their gunslinging play style and their arm strength. You can see how hard it's for him to do like to the velocity and the touches he's used. So far from what I've seen is Mahomes, he has decided to force into super tight Willows, and their only touchdowns they can put it tight. Willow was the one only Demarcus Robinson, but that's why I said I see the similarities between Brett and Mahomes when they the way they gunsling slinging through their passes. You know?
So Young. So you saying
that.
Mahomes is going to surpass Brett Favre in all-time interceptions?
Yeah. Like Wills, what you compare Eli to? His brother?
Yo, you trying to be funny, right, nigga?
Oh hell no!
You trying to be funny, nigga? You trying to be funny? Yo, but at the same time, his brother wasn't fucking with Brady like the way he beat Brady though. I say that, nigga.
Like, what you compare?
I mean,
we all know Peyton is better, nigga. Come on, man.
Wow.
Like to the Mahomes thing, it's like, look, I would try to compare him to a motherfucking Vic, but I never seen Vic do some of the shit that he done. I would try to compare him to a motherfucking, like a Cordell Stewart, but I ain't never seen Cordell Stewart doing some of the shit he done. I would try to compare him to a motherfucking Vince Young. I've seen a little bit of what he done did, but man, Mahomes, Young, and Wilts and Lou, that motherfucker, man, is something like you ain't never seen. You know how like Kevin Durant is just something the league ain't never seen? Yeah. That motherfucker Mahomes is something ridiculous, bro. Like, did you see how many defensive linemen was trying to get at that nigga?
Well, Polo, if you go back to the 1960s, when the 60s when the Rams had a quarterback, the Vikings had that one quarterback went to 4 Super Bowls but never won them. So he was mobile. He was mobile and throw too. Like Mahomes, like the difference between Mahomes and all the other quarterbacks, Mahomes got a cannon for an arm, but those other mobile quarterbacks like that don't have a cannon. And plus when you play in Andy Reid system like that, of course you're gonna be a good quarterback.
Yeah, but man, that nigga, man, dog, his feet, and he's gotten better. I don't know about y'all, Lou. You could tell he's kind of took the criticism and kind of worked on what the people been saying about him. And what was that? The interception and the throwing in the pocket, because that's been the criticism about him. He can't stand and throw in the pocket.
Really, Mahomes has taken like Mahomes. Think about it, Mahomes really don't start running till around playoff time. He don't need to run, but he does it.
Look, I'll say Patrick. We got the pocket. But the way if you let him mobile, running around, just run and just throw that slinger at his target.
Hey, Young and Wills and Lou, I ain't never seen that motherfucker Vince Young or somebody like that do a left-handed pitch or a throw.
Crazy.
He tried to do some shit last night. The motherfucker didn't even catch that shit. He wasn't expecting that shit.
Another thing, Polo, people thought Baker Mayfield can be like Patrick Mahomes.
Oh man, come on, Lou. Come on, Lou.
People thought he's gonna come in and have a career so far like Mahomes. What he was with his offense. Because think about it, everybody got happy after what he did to get them to the AFC Championship game. I said, all right, don't get overconfident now. He got to do it. He got to do it next year. Everybody thought they were going to be a Super Bowl pick. I've been saying, when you watch Brown football,
only one I can put in sentence is Jackson. Lamar Jackson, the only one that I could really put in the same sentence, with comparing him to, because he got the excitement. Lamar Jackson, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He can throw the ball. He got better this year. The motherfucker can move, but if I had to give it to feet, Lou and Wilson Young, I got to give it to Mahomes. That motherfucker feet is unreal, man.
I know Polo next year, Lamar Jackson will feel 10 times the pressure. He got to make Super Bowl next year, no matter what.
He gonna bounce back.
It's Super Bowl and bust next year.
Hey, I picked the Ravens. Don't forget that. I picked the Ravens originally.
Now, it's gonna be kind of hard because they got to bring in a new defensive coordinator next year. Because their defensive coordinator is left. Basically they broke his contract. Only got a year left on that contract. They're gonna find a new defensive coordinator to run the defense. So who knows what the Ravens gonna be looking like next year?
Yeah, gotta do better.
And like I said, if the 49ers end up getting Aaron Rodgers next year, I'm going to cheer for the team, but Aaron Rodgers needs to feel that heat from the media, just like KD did when he went to the Warriors.
No, they not.
Aaron Rodgers need to come to the Giants, man. Come to the Giants, man.
You'll be jumping out your seat if y'all made it to the Super Bowl.
No. I'll say this. To me, no, they're not. They're not from the trash because look at them. I mean, what's the difference between him and KD? Not besides different sports.
But hey, he was already eyeing. Hey Lou, wasn't he? He was already kind of eyeing the 49ers. Him and Wilson.
He been saying this for the last 10 years. He would like to play for 49ers before his career is over with.
Because it's not like it's 10 years. He wants to. It's not just 10 years. He been wanted. He was a 49 fan since the beginning. He wanted to be he wanted to play as the 49ers. But like I said, y'all picked it Alex Smith, trash player. Y'all picked it Alex Smith. So, I mean, if he joins to a team,
can you blame the 49ers for picking Alex Smith at that time? Because what he did at Utah was.
I ain't gonna lie. At the time, he was big at college. barely.
Nobody didn't realize his hands was that small though.
Yeah, I'm like, but if you looking at back now, you would have thought you would have picked. Would you pick Aaron Rodgers over Alex Smith? If you look back at it now,
And you know what, yo? I didn't really think that Alex Smith was really that that bad, man. It's just that man, like certain situations, and when you under that immense amount of pressure and stuff like that, some guys really can't handle it. It's like with Jimmy G. He'll probably play good if I bet you Jimmy G would play a lot better if he knew Trey Lance wasn't behind him like that. Because everybody's
Polo,
so ready.
Polo.
Everybody's
No
so
matter
ready for him. Go
no
ahead.
matter what happens, they said they're gonna still move on from Jimmy G no matter what.
Yeah, man. Like, what? But see that I don't like that shit, man. Like,
Cause
no, this
the
one.
reason I like. Don't get me wrong, I love what Jimmy G does, but if you saw that game, they won the game, right? But who really won that game for the 49ers on Saturday night?
Okay, it was a defense. You know what I'm saying? It was a defense and
Special
combination a little
team.
bit of
Cause
yeah,
it
special
was a
teams,
couple of times. It was a couple
a
of times
block
Jimmy
punt
G.
and a block field goal.
It was a couple of times Jimmy G almost threw like almost multiple picks in that game. With if the Packers wasn't paying attention, they were.
Hey, but Lou, we was on live. That nigga threw like 4 targets and them niggas couldn't catch the ball.
Yeah, that wasn't in the first half too. But I'm just like this. They gonna offer Jimmy G up to a team, and they're gonna probably end up getting 2 first-round picks for Jimmy G. Because think about it, the more good he does, the more his value goes up. And plus you've been hearing all this talk about Aaron Rodgers going to the 49ers, Aaron Rodgers doing this, doing that. If you get Pittsburgh, Denver, and Aaron Rodgers said he wants to be a 49er so bad. All I'm saying is, if he go to 49ers, they better get on his ass like they did Kevin Durant. Don't you agree? And Aaron Rodgers said it's like if you get me, you better get Avante Adams too. So it's a package deal. You get Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams.
Okay, so he said he not going nowhere without Devontae Adams.
Basically,
I mean,
can you imagine Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams in Pittsburgh with that roster too?
shit, or even San Fran. Lou, I'm not gonna look. I wouldn't be mad at Aaron Rodgers if he went to San Fran. Listen, football is different, bro. Like that shit right there. I mean, he goes there and he get a ring. Look, he already got a ring on his resume, whether you like it or not. Okay, yeah, he went 0-4 against San Fran, but at the same time, hey, you're not gonna be tripping about it. You know why? If he bring you a ring, Lou, you're gonna be like, well, shit. At least he brought us a ring. Just like
He's
they're not
38.
tripping about.
Like I look
Oh,
at it
go
like
ahead.
this. He's 38 years old, and he ended up
Uh
signing
huh.
like a 2 year deal. He ended up winning 2 rings. Where does his quarterback legacy?
I don't think it really does that much because if we listen, and I'm not putting Aaron Rodgers in the same sentence as Brady, But I mean, even though New England was ready to move on and shit like that, Brady still went to Tampa or whatever, and he went somewhere else. Now it wasn't no rival, but he went to a different team. Nobody was expecting Brady to leave. Let's just be honest, Lou. Everybody thought that Brady was gonna be there for life, nigga. Just like they expect Rodgers to be a Packer for life. But he's been done with the organization. Aaron Rodgers has had, like you said earlier, to your point, Aaron Rodgers has had his foot, one foot in, one foot out for the last 2, 3 years.
Yeah. And the main complaint has been he's saying the organization not doing enough to help him out on that field. Now, if you come to the 49ers, I think they're gonna still keep Trey Young and have him sit behind Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers gonna help him out. Cause think about it, he wasn't willing to help out Jordan Love because he didn't give a damn about him. And he goes to his hometown team, the team he grew up being a fan of, he can probably do everything he can to help that organization out. And he ain't gonna be a diva like that.
Look, that I mean, either way, bro, he gonna have to go there. Look, if he don't go there and get the results, hey, you gonna be on his helmet too, just like you was on Jimmy G helmet, just like you was on Shanahan helmet. He's still
It's
gonna
like
have to
this,
come there.
I don't matter who you are. I'm gonna be on your helmet no matter what. Like I was on like I can't be like oh look the things y'all do. Like yeah, y'all play great, but I'm still gonna be nitpicking on certain things. Like I know this game this Sunday is not gonna be easy. I know this game this Sunday not gonna be easy. Like if the Rams win, I'm gonna congratulate them and say good luck in the Super Bowl. I hope y'all win. If we end up winning this game, we'll be like this. Thank God.
Dog, listen, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody going to sleep on these not man. The thing I like about y'all, Lou, look, y'all don't win pretty. Y'all went ugly than the motherfucker, man. And the thing about it is that the teams they not accustomed to that shit. They got a guy and a game manager and Jimmy Garoppolo who they call that is he's somewhat of a good quarterback or whatever, but he ain't mobile and he ain't gonna wow you. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna run the ball, do all that other stuff. Then you got a defense that should have been a lot of them guys should have been Pro Bowl, but they not. So they got chips on their shoulders or whatever. Then Debo, you know what I'm saying? They got all pro that you got there. And on top of that, Shanahan got that running game and everything that he gonna throw at you. And y'all play line of scrimmage football, nigga. This shit gonna be ugly, man.
And plus, you don't think his daddy helping him out with the game plan right now?
No, that's fact. I know he is.
But
I know
I'm
he
gonna get out
is.
here, Polo. I'm gonna get out here, Polo, because the Louisville game about to start.
Well,
And
yeah. Well,
hopefully,
I know how you. Yeah, you've been kind of down on your Cardinals lately, man.
I just hope we go into Virginia tonight and get this win, man. It's like, oh man.
All right, man. Well, young man, I don't know if you're there, man. I'm finna go ahead and shut it down, though. But man, I appreciate everybody pulling up, man, today, man. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, man. I'm gonna get at y'all later, man.